and welcome to the first official inclement weather that's actually happening at the correct time. Um, we have Allie joining us probably here in a few minutes, but for now, um, we have your usual players minus Allie and who else? No, we have everyone else, don't we? So the format of this show is it's just question and answer, general bullshittery kind of thing. We will each roll a d20. Whoever has the highest gets to ask their question or discuss their topic first, and we will go through the initiative order from there. So, everybody roll a d20.
Kitty.
Patrick, do you want to roll for Allie?
Sure. Okay, Allie got a 12.
Okay, who had 15 to 20? Okay. 10 to 15. Allie was 12.
Allie had 12.
Okay, so it's supposed to be first. I had 11. 5 to 10.
I got 5.
I got a 9.
Holy shit.
6.
Okay, so Christine, Robbie, and Rob. And then Patrick, what did you have?
I have a 3.
Oh, you and Sarah both rolled a 3. You guys need to re-roll.
I got a 6.
Wait, who's re-rolling? Me?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
No, you're good. Okay, so Patrick, then Sarah. Okay, so
We had a who sucks more competition. Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go.
So I had the highest roll after Allie. I had an 11. And I didn't expect to have to ask a question this soon. I think the first question that I want to have that I think that it would be cool to make sure that we include Allie in, depending on like when she's able to join in. But I want to talk about character development. Are there things that you guys would like to see your characters get in terms of items, accomplish, that kind of stuff? And this doesn't have to be long term. This can just be like, in the immediate, like, hey, I'd like for us to go get a bag of holding. It can be that simple. Or if you've got bigger plans, go for it. I'll go in initiative order again, and that will start us with Christine.
Cool. So, character development. What is it? Just a generalized question, or like, what do you want to know in specific? Oh, cool.
Yeah. Are there items that you'd like to get? Are there places you'd like to go? Are there things you'd like to do? That kind of stuff.
With Vita, I want them as they get better and better at magic, because that's like a whole part of their arc is that like they have no control over the magic, and that's why they surge all the time. Mm-hmm. I would really like them to basically have an experience that, like, so far they're kind of a kid. The stakes have not really been raised for them yet. I would be interested in seeing something affecting their home that's either related to this, or like them having this moment of like, oh, Vita's not just on a trip. Like, Vita is maybe being asked if like they're coming at the crossroads to this question of, do they eventually go home or do they continue to travel? Like, what is the end goal of them leaving? Because it was such a deviation from their cultural norm. Like, most folks are fairly like locked in within the tribe. So like, I'm interested to see if that kind of conflict comes into play, and he's taking notes. This is exciting.
I have next week off. I have a lot of time to do some DMing prep. So, all right. Next in the initiative order was Robbie.
Yeah, character development. I don't know. Attendees. That's it.
And look, this is more about just like what do you want? Big open question. So, for example, like if we were talking about the Wolves of Ball Street game that we have,
Yeah.
I would talk about the surfboard that I'm trying to create that can cast major illusion, so it looks like that I'm surfing a hobbit through the sky. That's a magic item I've been working on for a while. I'm in a 3.5 session where he's letting me do that, and chef's kiss, best thing I've ever done. So it can be magic items, it can be story stuff, it can be destinations, it can be anything.
Yeah.
Just what's Red interested in right now?
Killing things.
Okay.
I mean, really just
yeah.
like study and just he figuring out what the hell's going on, and then just it's very simple. He's a very simple character because I didn't want to create another one that was crazy like Fury Fist. So this one's very simple motives, simple everything.
Fury Fist is absolutely a superhero name.
He is a superhero. He's
in a lot of ways he is.
He's a war cleric, and his
Well,
spiritual
that's
weapon is a meat cleaver. Because why would it not be? But no, I mean, Red, I don't even know if I've gotten that far out into development yet. Like, how far I want it to go. I mean, it's sort of just an evolving thing for me. Like, I'm fucking winging it basically. Like, I mean,
Fair
or
enough.
that's how I like to play it, because kind of gets fun that way. You know what's gonna happen in that moment instead of some. Well, he wants to go this way, so everything's building towards that. Well, maybe it would be fun if it's not this time. So you know.
Okay.
That's just me.
Rob.
See, the thing about Gaius is that right now, like, he's kind of come to terms with the loss of his family, and like right now, like his biggest broad goal is to live, you know. So like I guess right now he's taking the time that he's got within the group and with all the god stuff happening. He's really trying to broaden his horizons, like experience the world outside of where he's been, to try to gain some sort of peace of mind, or maybe some insight into how he feels about how his life was, and how he feels about it, where it's going. But I guess, like, even more long term, I guess, trying to find a replacement arm. But I'm a little worried about him. I mean, I think he would be more worried that he'd lose his magic that way, since his missing arm was kind of, when he got chopped off. I don't know. I want to say that because he started like cutting into his little. He had like tattoo rings. I don't know if I've told that to anybody in the stream yet, but he used to have like rings, like little bands around that were tattooed around his wrist, where he was, when he was striking out for vengeance, he was carving into it, like tally marks of how many people he's killed, because he wanted to kill at least 20 people for every person that he lost in his family. And because it got chopped off, it's kind of like a weird curse. So I think he'd be worried about that, but that's like way long term. I'm not expecting guys to try to get into that for a long time. Like, I think one of the things that I'll do is have him create maybe a magical arm for himself, to where he can manipulate it like it's a real arm.
Can you take Mage Hand as an Eldritch Knight?
I can't, but also can. I took
full-blown Phantom Limb status.
I got the. I could have taken it last level up, but I chose to do like party helping stuff and the thing with the Toll of the Dead.
So the
That
origin point of Mage the Hand is wherever you place it, so you could legitimately just spawn your own arm when you want to. That way.
That'd be cool.
Also, if anybody wants to see how enemies look when guys cast Burning Hands, check out the Instagram, because that reaction was on the Instagram today.
Yeah, Allie's been doing a killer job of keeping our Instagram up to date, and Robbie's been providing her with some character-specific OC. So
I see.
it's
But
good.
yeah,
shit.
that's long term. Maybe you'll create some just for people who lose arms or whatever and don't have access to somebody who can regrow their arm.
Sounds like a Vita thing.
Is that a Vita ability? Like, can they just like? No?
Regrow
Yeah.
them? I'm not sure. That's
Yeah.
a DM question. I don't think that's a lizard folk trait, but I'm
Well, I
not
was
the
saying
expert.
she could grow it back for guys. She could just magic him back because she could have a surge.
Maybe.
Regenerate is a 7th level cleric spell.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't think so.
All right.
Now, I'm curious from like a D&D and like Almora perspective. Like, 7th level magic is like pretty advanced. Are there spellcasters of that caliber like just around, or are they like far flung and in between? Like in Almora.
They are around, but they are not commonplace. It also depends on where you're at in the world. Somewhere like Aora or Zephyl, you're significantly more likely to run into people like that than you are, say, Kazna or the Beckett Empire. So, just by nature of who you're going to run into there. So, let me double check. I think it's 7th level, but
Yeah, I don't know
7th level transmutation.
I don't know how Gaius would feel about regenerating his own arm. I think he'd be kind of stubborn about it in some way. But if it happened to get cast on him through some kind of, hey, you're dying, here, have this type deal, I mean, I don't think he'd be too mad. But I feel like if given the choice, he might not do it because his tattoos wouldn't be there for one, and like just like the idea of his arm being gone because of his mistake, he kind of wants to own up to that. So it's kind of, I don't know.
Does
how
like
guys would do
regrowing
that.
it like just kind of like a
Would it be
does like regrowing it seem like it would be like kind of a cop out or
an invalidation of the change, maybe?
I'm maybe, but I think it's more like he doesn't want to forget that dog.
Important
Bork,
things.
bork.
Important things are happening.
she does that.
He doesn't want to forget that like he made a mistake and now he's trying to own up to it and live his life. But he might. Depends on where his character goes. What happens? What's the deal?
Cool. All right, Patrick.
So when I was developing Theseus, there are a lot of like simplistic like objectives, like travel the world, which is like it seems pretty generic, honestly. But the whole idea with this character is that he is like some kind of pilgrim, where his city is very isolated for the most part in Perea, and the idea of like his religious order and their like coming of age tradition is that you go out into the world and you navigate it and you find something to bring back to your society.
You have Rumspringer?
So for him, he's going on this. What's that?
You have Rumspringer?
Rumspringer?
Yeah.
It's essentially what Vita's doing, just like an opportunity to leave their community for a chance to be able to genuinely decide if you want to go back to it.
Yeah, Rumspringer.
Well, it's I am not familiar with that tradition, but it sounds. I guess it's like Amish walkabout or something like that.
Yeah,
yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for Theseus, the idea would be like what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go out into the world and you're supposed to bring something back to the city state. You're supposed to bring something back to Baskia of value, and that could be like a trade agreement, a magical artifact, a powerful weapon, books, something like it, just anything of value to the state, really. And that could go a number of ways, but I designed this idea with the like open-ended possibility that if a navigator wanted to just never come back to Baskia, that was totally an option. It's just like, why would I go back to the city-state? I'm loving life in the world. I'm a mercenary now. I'm a trader. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
You could go a number of routes once you've explored the world, see what it has to offer, and you don't have an obligation that brings you back. There's no police order that's going to come and get you. But that's one of the big motivating like parts of his story is just like traveling and finding the MacGuffin that will help him
the MacGuffin?
Become a productive member of his disorder.
What's a MacGuffin?
What were you asking, Robbie?
What's a MacGuffin?
A MacGuffin is like a magical artifact that could advance a plot. It could be like a Deus Ex Machina to fix a problem in a story, or it could just be like the insert item thing.
Oh, you're just meta-ing too hard
and
for
that's
me.
Not.
Yeah.
Well, this is all a meta discussion, but like Brian and I haven't gone into the discussion of like, is this thing that he's looking for going to be integral to a major plot, or is it just going to be meaningful for Theseus? Would it just like put Baskia on the map and do nothing else for the story? It's like, I like the idea of that being completely open-ended and it being one of those things like as a player, it's like, I might know it when I see it. But for Theseus, it's just like, what can I find that's going to be meaningful for Baskia and help my people? And the other thing he wants to do is like, I think I mentioned this in the last stream. It's like Minotaurs have this reputation in the world, at least as far as Voskian see, to be like lone wolf, like predatory monsters who like haunt labyrinths and caves and tunnels and shit and woods. So it's now you've got like this city state just full of them that's trying to make its mark on the world. And in the world, there are people that hate them. So he's out there trying to prove that it's like, no, Minotaurs are your friends. And, you know, prejudices are absolutely something I want to encounter with this character. It's just like, you know, the kid that sees the Minotaur is like, and like runs inside or something. Like that's going to be that would be like a major part of this character going forward into the future. And Theseus's whole thing would just be like, I get it. I'm out here to prove that that's not the case, but I get where people are coming from with this. But like those are probably the two big drivers for him. And like from like my perspective, where I want to see him go is I want to like get him into like bigger, beefier armor and then switch him over to a two-handed warhammer and just go fucking nuts on people. Part of what's fun with the character is that I've made him into a warrior scholar, but he's a Minotaur. They have anger management issues. That's coded into like their genetics practically. So
yeah, that
it's
explains.
like anytime it's like I want to give him nerd rage, just like straight up.
So it's kind of like what happened last time, where you gored that one dude.
Oh yeah, that was metal.
Yeah.
And like you had to take a minute to calm down.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like it's like the berserker rage takes hold, and like my perception of minotaurs is that they're all susceptible to that. So his whole idea is like, I need to prove that that's not all I am. But that's pretty much what I got for him. Like those are his big drivers. It's like, you know, like in addition to becoming a bigger bruiser, it's like get access to more powerful magic, which that's something I'm getting used to with 5e. Like I don't think there's a searing light spell, so to speak, but like offensive cleric magic plus warhammer plus big armor plus big hammer, it just sounds like absolutely metal. And our party has a really good mechanic for or like really good dynamic for healing right now. It's like I step in, but like we have 2 or 3 other people who can heal, so it's like I could potentially shift into more offensive magic if that's a 5e cleric thing.
5e turned the Searing Light stuff into a lot of Divine Smite type shit.
Mm.
So it's skills rather than spells. The higher up
And I
you
guess
go,
I'll have
the
to
more you can-
explore that.
Yeah, you could do stuff like turn undead, destroy undead, that kind of thing. And then you can add damage to certain... Robbie probably understands this better than me with Fury Fist being a war cleric, but there are a lot of ways to add damage to your normal damage as a cleric. So
That and multi-attack.
okay,
That's probably what I'd do with him.
yeah. What were you saying, Robbie?
I said that and just multi-attack, always using the whatever it's called, the divine favor or whatever, and just you know, like, yeah, I just knocked this dude out. Guess what? I'm doing it again. But also because I did it again, I get to do this as well because I did it. And, you know, just like stacking. It's just like stacks on stacks on stacks.
Just stack on attacks, basically.
Yeah. And yeah, it's really fun to do with Fury Fist because most of the things that I do are have a food reference in them somewhere when I do something.
It's really good.
The
And
chicken finger strike.
I mean, if it's
I
So-
enjoy that bit of color. It's fun.
that's an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I get it.
I Julian things and I dice things and I other knife skills, other whatever terms that culinary people use for knife skills. Is it culinary or culinary? I don't know, man.
Culinary.
It'd be culinary. It's like slice, dice, and chop, pretty much.
I just imagine Fury Fist being the dude from the Slap Chop commercial and just this is and just he just does it so quick. He's just like Slap Chop, like bam, he's diced, bam, he's Julianne or whatever, bam, he's that, just, and he says it all with that New York accent and just like complete disregard for other people around him. You're gonna buy this. It doesn't matter. I said it. You're gonna buy it. So just that complete disregard.
You're gonna like the way you look?
That's right. You're gonna like the way. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Also suits.
okay, Sarah.
Okay. So 2 things, I guess. I want Barley to eventually become softer despite himself. Like,
Okay.
he's at this point, he doesn't trust anyone, and he's starting to feel the tingles of friendship for everyone, to the point where he's willing to go out of his way to help everyone in the group. He'll still his first inclination will always be to run and hide and then assess, because thief brain. But I think eventually he'll get to the point where he is actively looking out for the safety of everyone in the group, and that is going to be weird to him because he's used to being selfish and that chaotic neutral, always self-serving. And that's still going to be his first inclination, but he's going to end up fighting that. So that's kind of something I want to try to work in. And then the other thing is just cool shit. I I kind of want him to get to the 13th level just so that he can use magic device, which is fucking rad. By 13th level, you have learned enough about the workings of magic that you can improvise the use of items even when they are not intended for you. You ignore all class, race, and level requirements on the use of magic items. I am so fucking pumped. That's what I want.
Dude, rogues are so good like that.
Right? Oh shit! I'm so excited. I've never played one before, so I'm really excited. So that's something that I'm excited about if we make it that far. If we don't die, because we might die before that. But yeah,
It's entirely
I'm done.
possible.
That's really all.
We will most likely die
Time.
before then.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We haven't had a lot of. We've had some like pretty nasty fights, but like I don't think we've been at risk of losing anyone so far.
yeah, I mean we've come kind of close with like Allie and Christine's characters, like slowly. Like there was the whole passing out thing, but they had all those saving throws, so that's good.
Yeah, death saving throws terrify me. I'm glad I haven't had to make one yet.
Oh
I
yeah, same.
Fun fact, I actually took on the lucky feat, so I would have luck
yeah.
points to try and roll.
I
Just
did
because,
too.
like, I'm not fucking around with that shit.
Yes, yes.
I mean, good fucking call. Like,
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
My goal isn't to kill you guys, but if you do die, I want you to feel like it makes sense that your character has died.
Mhm.
Like, there's nothing worse to me in D&D than a cheap death. So like, if there are bad guys that are sort of consistent characters, I want you guys to feel a victory over them rather than it being like, we rolled the dice well. Like, I want it to challenge you. And in the same way, I want you guys to feel like you're fighting for your lives in really challenging battles. There is the risk that that will kill your character, but I hope that no matter what, you walk away from that going narratively and based off of the way we rolled, that's what should have happened. Like, based off of what we saw, my character would have probably died. So I'm not upset at the end of this. It will be heavy, but it will be earned. So
Yeah.
I always want a cheap death
Yeah,
though,
that'd
because
be kinda
funerals
cool.
are expensive.
say what?
I said I always want a cheap death though, because funerals are expensive.
You're not wrong.
I wouldn't mind Vita
Uh-oh.
going out in one of those moments where, like, they just kind of dissipate into the ethereal plane or, like, just become this one final blast of crazy, chaotic magic. That'd be
Ooh,
pretty cool.
Amazing.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Not even, like, more like, what is the name of that general who basically hyperdrived a ship through a Star Destroyer?
Oh, the one that everyone hated for no good reason other than the fact that she was a female.
Oh yeah, I'm having an argument with my younger brother about his
Oh yeah, was that
sexism
Laura
regarding
Dern's
that.
character or whatever?
Ugh. Yeah.
The one with pink hair.
Laura Dern. Laura
Yeah.
Dern's
Yeah,
character.
Laura
Yeah.
Dern. Yeah.
I'm a bad fan. I don't remember her name.
Patrick would
Sarah's
know.
looking it up. Look up Laura Dern Star Wars.
I'm still not. Was she the kind of
Admiral Holden.
Oh, hold on.
Thanks, Bill.
Stream chat says that
I
Vita.
loved
Stream
Holdo.
chat says that Vita is going out like Winifred Sanderson in Hocus Pocus, full on glitter explosion.
Yes! I'll take that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't seen Hocus Pocus.
You
Boy.
are a bad American.
Sarah, you have.
That's
That's
true. I
absolutely
stand
choose
by
yours.
that.
I haven't seen it either, and thankfully, I don't have anybody that's gonna make me see it.
Oh shit.
Oh, by the way, I came up with a code name for this person. Patrick,
Wait, what?
I came up with a code name for this person.
What person?
This
Which
person.
person?
You know which person. The person. It's Descartes. Because if you say their name backwards, you are what you do when you think.
Yeah. Yeah, he just.
I don't even understand.
It's fine. Codename Descartes. That's all you need to know.
This is high level shit, man. Respect the craft. Respect the craft cheese.
Yeah, this was like Edward Nigma status.
This guy gets it. I think Robbie's the only person that was with me on that one.
Whoosh.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just like the bits over my head. It's just...
We'll explain it in chat later. But just so you know, I was very excited about this earlier today, and needed to tell you.
That was clever.
Okay. That was my question, Christine. You are next in the initiative order.
Oh no.
You're next. You're next. You're really,
Y'all,
really
I've
next.
had a very stressful week with.
You just want to vent? We can do that too.
Yeah.
This is an open space.
Calling out misogyny and racism in your own family is ice skating uphill with a strong wind. It's a nightmare. And I'm currently having to argue with my younger brother about his inherent sexism. And like I said at the beginning, listen, I don't think you're doing it to be actively harmful, but you've internalized a lot of shit from how we were raised. And that is a factor, and that affects how you look at things. And he will not acknowledge that that is a problem. He's saying I'm avoiding the subject, that I'm dismissing him. It's everything but the actual problem. It's everything but I might be right about something. And it's so funny. I give him tarot readings all the time. All the time. It's like this common tradition where he and I will get together and just basically do this like psychological diagnostic and just lay out cards and talk about what they mean and how they associate it. It's a great conversation. It's always interesting. And usually a few weeks later he'll come back and be like, holy shit, you were right. And this is one of those things where I don't know if he's going to be able to have the balls to come back to me and say, hey, I think you might have been right about this. I might have just gotten angry. This is one of those things where like it's really bad, and it's a fight that we regularly have with each other about like not addressing his misogyny. I finally just called it earlier tonight, and he's still texting me. He's so mad.
Are you comfortable?
Hey, if you're watching,
of that, or is that like?
It was over Captain Marvel.
Ooh, okay.
You know?
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like that she for the most part, I think he just really likes what this one YouTuber said. I don't even remember. I'm so mad at him right now. I can't even look this fucking guy up to see what the deal is. But he basically agrees with this guy, and it's just like, watch the video. And I'm like, no, I don't care about the video. I want your opinion. And it sounds like he basically repeated the points on the video, and I'm just like, you are angry that I said most men don't like it, and then call me out for being a social justice warrior and get very angry for calling out his sexism. I'm worried of that. I'm constantly worried that I might be the asshole in this situation. But like, I raised the point that, yeah, she's a Mary Sue, but all Marvel characters are Mary Sues. Captain Marvel, in my opinion, here's the thing. You don't have to fucking like Captain Marvel. I don't care. Do you like Captain Marvel, Robbie?
No, I don't know what a Mary Sue is.
A Mary. Okay, who can? I'm still kind of fuzzy. I know contextually what it means. Can somebody briefly put it? Okay, Sarah.
Right.
Okay. So tag. A Mary Sue, at least in fan fiction world, a Mary Sue is somebody, or just I guess general literature, somebody who is basically all powerful. Like they don't have any flaws really, which honestly is boring.
Perfect mannequin kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, are you pointing to yourself, Robbie?
Yeah.
That's fair.
The male version is Superman.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, he's the male Superman.
Gary.
Well, I'm saying as an example, the male version of
Gary
a Mary Sue.
Sue?
I think
I think
you're
like
appropriating the Mary
Superman-
Sue away
is
from
Superman
the women.
the equivalent to a Mary Sue, because like his thing is like it's built into his story that's like, yes, this man is perfect, and it's troubling sometimes.
That's fair.
See, I don't know if that's Mary Sue, because the
I
Mary
think he would
Sue
still
like
qualify,
kind of takes it
though.
as a given that's like
I think it still makes him a
But
Mary.
I think
He's
like a
owning
Mary
the
Sue, it's
fact
kind of
that
like
he's a
for
Mary.
no explainable.
Gary Stu.
Gary's
Well, it's like
Whatever
I
it
feel
is.
like a Mary Sue archetype is. I feel like a Mary Sue archetype is like, this person is incredible and they're gifted and they're instantly good at everything and there's no explanation for it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
exactly.
Yeah.
So one of the hinging qualities is that they can't be self-aware. The story can't be self-aware of the perfection.
Yeah, that would be too meta.
I feel like you're still
Fair enough.
talking about me
That's
because
my
I am
take
not
on it.
self-aware.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So,
Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
and it was frustrating to, like, I was trying to, oh God, it was just this very frustrating conversation. And now he's demanding apologies from me for making assumptions about him when in fact it ended up I was kind of right. He didn't like it because he thought Captain Marvel was preachy and like he was just tacitly missing the point, and listening to other guys talking about it on YouTube and just kind of assimilating their point of view. And it's just like, what if a movie's not for you, dude? Because that was the thing I left with when we were initially talking together. It's like, the movie's not for you. So of course it's not going to fully make sense. I don't know.
I'm curious,
Hmm.
Christine, to like, if you're willing to do a social experiment
Sure.
with your brother. So I've been talking to. So I'm working in politics right now. That's how I'm keeping the lights on, and we are working with rural communities specifically who are. Yeah, can I help you, Robbie?
Oh, I was just gonna let you know that Stream Chat is really, really enjoying this and says that the honesty, camaraderie, and raw vulnerability of this group is why the stream is/will be epic. And then that got a
Thanks, man.
that got a
Who said
That's
that?
Christine's friend.
well that got a second that got
Ah.
a second from another one in the chat. So that's
That was Sarah.
oh well, I don't know who half these people are. So
For whom the Baja Blast. Oh my god.
I'm so proud of Sarah.
So good.
I'm so proud of Sarah. Okay,
Oh
so
my god, that is the best name.
That's really good.
so one of the things that I've been talking with some of the people that I work with about is that the English language is really weird compared to other languages in that it assumes that behavior is equal to identity. So,
Yeah.
for example, if you kill somebody, you are a murderer, not a person who killed someone that one time. If you kick a dog, you are an animal abuser, not someone who did a shitty thing that one time. Now, there are limits to this like leniency that changing the way that we talk about this go, because like someone who rapes somebody should probably be held responsible for that behavior.
Yeah.
However, I think that there are problems when it comes to calling someone racist or sexist because they feel like you are attacking who they are as a human being,
Yes.
when really what we're trying to address is their behavior.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know. I don't have this. There's no silver bullet to this. I'm curious to know how he would respond to that. So
Honestly, I think he's too mad now, but like
fair enough.
I did say, like, I don't think you are doing this to be actively hurtful. I think this is behavior you're not looking hard enough at.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's ready to hear me because
Sure.
it's interesting. A lot of the work I've done during COVID, watching the George Floyd thing just blow up and the movement that it started. It's like I really had to start coming to terms with familial racism. And here I am seeing it fucking validated in family members' behavior. That like, oh shit, I was actually raised in a fairly racist community, a very segregated community. And like I have a lot of weeds in my mental garden and how I think about things on terms of race. And it's this thing that like I've made some great progress, but in a lot of ways I still have so much work to do. But the thing is, I think that I came out of it recognizing that I had work to do, whereas I think other members of my family do not see that there is a problem and do not feel that the work that they are being asked to do and the emotional toll that seeing these stories takes on them and the work that they have to do to try and justify themselves, it absolutely becomes an identity thing. It's like, I am not like this. One of the things that has been most helpful to me is like trying to de-escalate recognizing when I have done something racist, because in so many ways it is reflexive. It is a reflexive thing that is ingrained over just constant immersion in the culture. So recognizing that this is an instinct, a neural pathway that I have to rewrite versus a basic statement about myself has been a lot of work, and it's very difficult, but honestly that has made recognizing my flaws easier over time, recognizing where I screw up easier over time. And I think this is that on par with what you're saying, Brian?
Oh, absolutely. No, I mean, I'm just curious. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I'm curious about the way, because I think that work has to be done no matter what. We can't
Yeah.
let folks not challenge. We can't not challenge those issues.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to be the most effective. And I think perhaps the
Exactly.
way I'm going to sign off on this conversation of like, Sam, I'm not saying that you are a sexist. I am saying your behavior is your learned behavior. You as you are a good person. He is an honorable person. I will stand by this statement. But he has weeds in his garden, just like I do. And it's time to recognize that they're choking out the good parts of ourselves.
Yeah, and I'm a big believer in making sure that, because sometimes what you're fighting against is not a person's brain but their heart, right?
Yeah.
So when you're talking to someone, hey, Allie's in. Hi, Allie.
Hey!
Yay!
You can't see me waving, but I waved.
Yeah, what up?
I just cooked an 8-ounce fillet for a dog.
Nice.
For a dog.
Wow.
Shit.
Lucky dog.
Yep. He's a good
Alrighty.
upper, but it does make me sad that I couldn't eat it.
Aw.
Yeah, like, fuck, what are you eating? Because I hope you're eating an 8-ounce fillet.
Allie enters at like
Yeah,
the big moment. She's like, I know there's a
Yeah.
big moment coming. Here I come.
Yeah, we're talking about Christine and some stressful conversations she's been having with her brother, and his struggle with internalized misogyny.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's
fun
It's-
topic.
My girlfriend just texted me something similar along this line of like, hey, listen, let's differentiate between what I'm saying and what you think I'm saying. I love her so much.
Yeah.
My friend is awesome.
Give
Internet.
her a high five for me.
I will. I'll give a collective high five from this group. Thank you so much. Both of you.
Yeah.
Everybody present. Thank you so
Yay!
much for helping me through this. Because like this kind of work I feel like is
Well, it's a
important.
difficult thing.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
this is what I call curse breaking. This is curse breaking within my family.
Yeah.
Like, and it's hard. It sucks.
Yeah, and I can't imagine that because it's like my family, like everybody's harmonious and like we all get along. Like there's some like tensions, but it doesn't revolve too much around politics. I will say, like my dad is like he'll like whip out casual racism at times, but it's weird because I don't think he believes in any of it. It's just things that he says to get a rise out of people, and it works. Like my sister takes the bait all the time, and I just shake my head and keep going. But like I can't imagine being at odds at your family that strongly that it's like, yes, we're gonna have a fight about, you know, whether I'm saying you're sexist or not, or like whether the idea that you're putting on the table is a sexist behavior, and differentiating these things and trying not to offend them. Because it's like,
Here's the
I
thing.
can't imagine.
You're going to offend. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially given the family of origin dynamic that I unfortunately have, I was the family punching bag. Literally and figuratively. So like
Wow. Yeah.
like
Okay.
the figured like the literal part was not often, but it happened enough for where I'm going to say I dealt with it. So yeah, like coming from that place of kind of being the family omega to being somebody who has an opinion that is valid and has a right to speak out when they are being hurt, that I meet with so much resistance, it's crazy. Like when I started this stream tonight, I was physically shaking from having this conflict. But
That's cool.
here's the thing, fuck that shit. I'm going to call it and I'm gonna pick a fight. That's who I am. That's why I got beat up. So like
Yes.
stop. It will not stop.
We wouldn't want you to be like any other way there, dude, because like that's awesome. And I think
Yeah.
this is like a conversation that your brother needs to have, you know?
It's gotta be me. it's got to be fucking me. I'm his big sister. Who else? Who is he gonna fucking hear it from? He can't escape it, and it's got to be me saying it too. Because like, if he's hearing it from other people, he can wash it away. But like, I know we're close. I know we care about each other, and I know what he's doing right now. I know his fucking patterns. So it's like, eventually, if I stand my ground and I'm just like, no, I'm not giving this to you. You can't pitch a fit with me and get what you want on this one. We may not talk for a couple of months, and that's fine. I'm not apologizing.
I, however, always
I do
get
think
my way when I
Trying
pitch a
is a good
fit.
idea,
That's
though.
tough
I
love.
think I do need to hear for myself, but I'm like that. I'm not subtle. So
Well, I think that there's value though. So what I was saying before Allie distracted us is that sometimes you are combating the emotions rather than you are the brain, and making sure that he knows, like, hey man, I do love you. You're my brother, and the only reason we're having this conversation is because you matter to me. Like,
yeah,
and making sure that he feels safe and heard and understood, but then refusing, you also establish a boundary and say, look, I'm hearing you, I love you, but I'm also not going to tolerate sexism. And that's what we're working on here. Yeah, I mean, he may disappear for a while, but you're planting that seed, hopefully it takes root.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's my topic of discussion today.
Okay.
So light. I
That's
like
a
to keep it light,
juicy one.
everyone.
My God.
Hey, look,
No, that's,
part of the
Well,
reason why I
I
think
I'm honored you felt comfortable talking to us.
It's
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Thank you. Here's the thing. Like, I don't know if I'm bad about hiding my shit, and I learned a while ago that like, if I'm feeling an emotion, it's okay for me to feel it. It's valid, and it actually gets better when I'm able to talk to people about it. So like, yeah, it's vulnerable, but now I've solved a problem that had me literally shaking earlier. So
well,
Yeah.
and
It's
I
like,
think that no matter what, the format of the show can be us arguing about the Eagles going to Mordor, or it can be us taking care of each other. I mean, it's all of the above. I think that there's value, not that we have like a significant audience yet, but I think there's value in building a culture of support and honesty that is put out there and shows that, like, you can have your tribe, and this is how you support each other and that kind of thing. I'm 100% here for this. So anytime we do this, if there's something you guys want to bring to the group just to bounce off us that's affecting you personally, I would much rather do that than argue about the Gui here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, chat or whoever's watching this in the future, just like feel comfortable like talking to somebody or a group of people that you feel close with about like what you're going through, because like that's a powerful thing to have community in whatever form it takes.
absolutely.
And if you
Yeah,
don't have
it's like,
someone, we're here.
it's like,
Like, we read our
what
chat.
did I do? What was I doing?
Yeah, we fucking do.
Oh, I came to you guys when I was depressed. It took some doing to get me to come out and say it, but I had to tell somebody. You guys at least listened. I had to take a few days to get out of it, but I could. It was. I like that I feel comfortable talking to you guys talking to you guys about it and stuff.
We love you, Rob.
We love you.
I remain in a
Yeah,
glass
absolutely.
cage of emotion.
Well,
That
that's
stays inside
my
the
thing.
cage.
Just always keeps going back to the fact that, like, dude, I've only known y'all for what, 4 months? Not even.
Man, I don't
Yeah,
even know.
something like that. Yeah.
Like $6
and it's
or
just
something.
like, yeah, we're family. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Allie and I
what
have been
the-
rolling together since like March, I would say.
Since March,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
But it's still like this has been such like a fast family to just fall into. Everything has
Oh my
felt
god,
like
yeah.
so natural, and it's just like when you find your people, like that's fucking magical.
Robbie, I think your brother's talking shit about you in chat.
Yeah. It's okay because he's the same thing, so he can suck it with me.
I can say it. I'm a ginger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and him are one and the same, so it just kind of goes together with me and him, because that's what brothers do. I don't know, man. We just kind of,
That's part of it.
especially when you're like 5 years apart. But when I was like 11 and he was like 6, we were the same height, and like everyone was like, "Are you guys twins?" And it's like,
Holy fuck.
no, I was just short. But nah, my brother's
Yeah, Robbie.
he's a
You
cool
get
guy.
drugs.
Yeah, I needed drugs.
I
I
just
need
remember
that
Robbie
drug.
as being like super fucking tall and super lean. Like,
No, I was super short, super short. Like
Yeah, he
I
was
was
shorter than I
like
was.
back
but
then,
then he
or
took
like
growth hormones.
yeah. Back then I was
So he
I
did.
was only
He took
supposed
growth
to be
hormones.
I was supposed to be shorter than like I was only supposed to be like 4'8" or 4'9". What are you saying about me, Sarah?
Robbie's a GMO.
Yeah.
She said you were
Robbie's a
GMO.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I did take Barry Bonds. I did take Barry Bonds' growth hormones, the same stuff he took, and I've got
BRB.
6
I need
or
another slice of pizza.
I've got 2 plates, 4 bolts, and 23 screws in my face. So like, yeah, I'm just completely
robotic
genetically
GMO.
modified. Yeah. See, my brother knew. He's like, Robbie got the stuff that the baseball players were looking for. I got that. I got that stuff. I'm completely human made. I would look nothing like myself without modern science and medicine.
Wish I was a GMO.
Your time's
working
coming,
on it.
Rob. We're working on it, man.
I mean, it's taken a long time. I think we need nano machines before we can get to the point where I'm genetically modified. All you need to do is
even a lot
go
of fast
in,
food-
be like clip, clip, and then stick the things together. That's it.
a lot of fast food out and letting it mold. At some point, that's going to cause a cure. That's how we got penicillin.
Okay, I'm gonna
He's
start
not
leaving.
joking.
I'm gonna leave some hamburgers.
That was
out.
different. That was bread. That's already how you get penicillin. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel.
What did you do?
I didn't know the bread was up there.
But yeah, according to Sarah, I'm a GMO pretty much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pretty cool, though.
You are a genetically modified organism.
Monsanto owns my soul.
No,
I mean-
no.
Technically speaking, I'm a mutant, so
Yeah, technically speaking,
Monsanto,
I am as
sponsor
well.
us.
Rob is cyborg.
We know you've got it. You're using it to buy the Congress and Senate.
Aw, sad. I laughed, but then oh, this is
Christine, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about while you've got the space?
Basically, I want to say the work is worth it. That sometimes loving somebody is reminding them that integrity is important.
yes.
Sometimes loving somebody is not enabling them to speak freely on ideas that cause active harm.
Yeah.
And like it's curse breaking. Curse breaking means releasing negative energy on something that has been ingrained often for generations into a person. Like it's a very fanciful idea for something that is very practical and very dirty and very real world. And you guys and chat, hang in there. Like it is an act of love to speak out for minorities and to say no. Like it is an act of love to stop talking and hold the door for minorities and people. What did I say? What did
Oh
I
no,
say?
it was chat, not you.
Okay, cool.
It was no.
Anyway, I'm
sorry.
going on.
You're
No,
perfect.
you're great.
It's fine.
Yeah, just
Yeah, that was
fucking
awesome.
do it. It's worth it. It's worth it because you tried.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Because you're never going to be haunted by the thought, oh, what if I had? Even if you fucking fail, you know. So try it.
Yeah.
Those
What
are
hap-
my final statements.
Can you
How's
guys
that for
just
preaching?
just to
It
put
was
out there,
awesome.
just to put out there, me and Brian come from, well, kind of the same place, because the side of his family that his dad is on, and that my grandfather is on, they're the same kind of group, and they're all
I think
terrible.
the term you're looking for is pieces of shit.
Yeah. So like, they're all terrible. They're like, okay. We had family reunions with these people, and they were always terrible. It was always awful to be around those people, but
There was a lot of Nickelback karaoke.
Oh god.
I'm not joking.
Oh my god.
Rob can confirm.
and Creed.
Is that what made them terrible
Creed.
people? I'm just curious.
Remember Creed? Yeah,
Yeah, they
have you
made me
sing?
sing Creed all the time because I was the musician of the group.
Yeah, what did you sing?
I
Was
love
it
Scott
Arms
Stapp.
Wide
Can you
Open?
take me higher?
It was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that
Scott
one.
Stapp
That's the one.
is our
They make you
savior.
sing it like 5 times. I swear to God.
Is this like a Christian family? I'm just curious.
If you ask them if they are, they would say yes, but no, they are not.
No, not
See, now
really.
now
I'm
here's
just
the thing,
saying,
guys.
Like, making your kids sing Creed sounds like Bible camp indoctrination.
It does,
Oh
but
God.
Well, you
they
see,
just liked Creed because
the thing about
uh,
Creed is that
Nickelback, you just have bad taste, but Creed, it's like bad taste, but also, are you like really Christian?
well, see, Creed, the whole thing about Creed is that the lead singer's name is Scott Stapp, but it's more like Scott Stop.
There needs to be an H between the A and the
Yeah.
B.
And also, thanks, Brian. You just put that in Stream Chat's head for a few weeks now. Everyone's gonna be
My
singing
bad,
Creed.
guys. My bad. Unintended consequence. I'm so sorry.
but yeah, they were. The main point I wanted to say is like they're very prejudiced in the sense that sexist, racist.
Hey, tell everyone why your grandfather voted for who he did for governor in the primary last year.
Oh no.
Because the other guy's name sounded too black.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Legitimately his reasoning for voting for a Democratic candidate.
I mean, he was gonna vote for a Democrat anyway. He's like weirdly not racist, but also racist at the same time. It's weird because he's like on board with Black Lives Matter, but that doesn't stop him from saying the N-word. Or saying
How the fuck does
something.
that work?
Don't ask me. I try to like break into that to try to like do like Christina's saying with her brother, but it's a solid wall. It is. There's no getting through that.
Yeah, some folks won't give up that power. Like maybe they don't recognize it on that level, but it is a power that they have that like perhaps they don't feel like they have a lot of power in any other way, and this is just a quick fix that they will always be able to get, and as long as they don't own it, it's a sure thing for them. And does that track?
I want to see them try that power in certain circles because I don't think it would work out for them.
I think that's why they're getting more combative.
I need to see that.
Here's the thing, that's why folks are getting more combative about it. That's why they're getting up in arms about it, because they're getting challenged. Like,
good.
That's
Fight
what
me.
this fight is. Like,
Yeah.
The fight I'm having is because I'm challenging him, and that was an offense, a big one.
Yeah.
And
You got to break eggs. I mean, that's how you get change.
Yeah, for real, and I'll do it.
Also, how you get omelets, but
Yeah. I'm making an omelet of my brother's brain right now.
good.
Bless
Good.
it.
But yeah.
I'm
My
gonna make
my
an omelet
dad
out of you.
Ooh, here we go.
to further Rob's example. My dad, when I was in fourth grade, so February was Black History Month, as it is, and they gave us a Black History word cross puzzle to do. And my dad said, "Oh, you don't have to do that because that's Black people stuff." And so I, as a fourth grader, was like, "Oh shit, yeah, no homework," and that was as far as I needed to hear. But of course, my teacher was like, "Bro, you have to do this." And I was like, "Nah, Dad said I didn't, so I'm not gonna."
Yeah.
And so they legitimately had to have a meeting. Like there was a fucking parent-teacher meeting where she had to explain to my dad why he couldn't just decide that I couldn't do Black people stuff. Apparently. So yeah, that's my dad's side of the family. I come from good stock.
That's a big yikes.
It
hey,
was rough.
Yeah.
hashtag curse breaking, Brian. That is what you are doing.
With
By existing in radical opposition to that way of life, that is
Sure.
curse breaking.
but he's not gonna try to fix his dad.
No. That's the thing. Like fixing your other members is like that's actually
Fixing my dad is putting a bullet in his head, to be honest. So,
but like
he's one of those
Jesus.
people. Like he is a lost cause.
in my mind, the act of
He
curse
believes in the
breaking,
lost cause.
It starts with people just saying it ends with me.
Yeah.
This dies in me. I'm killing it dead, and I refuse to allow it to continue to live.
That's my
That
favorite.
is curse breaking.
That's my favorite thing to say about not having children. Oh, why don't you have kids or whatever? My bloodline ends with me.
Ah, hell yeah.
How
Yeah.
are kids like
No.
a luxury now? Like I fucking hate.
Yeah,
I hate the
seriously.
21st century.
know. Go figure.
True though.
But yeah, no, Rob's
Um,
Rob's not lying when he says there is a lot of like deeply ingrained weird bullshit in some of our family.
Yeah, like stuff that doesn't quite make sense most of the time.
Yeah.
It's like somehow it's there, and I'm not quite sure why or how. Considering
It's-
like I guess we'd have to go our great grandmother, because that's the one where we're connected to, like, directly. Her kids were poor, like poor, like
West Virginia poor, because that's where they were at.
yeah, West Virginia poor,
yes.
like barely,
turbo poor.
like
Their poor was over 9,000.
doesn't even make sense, but yes. So like it couldn't have been like a weird class thing. It was just built in and dished out, and it's not really quite clear why, because we would have been almost in the same position as someone who has just been like a freed slave. We would have been poor, looked down upon, and instead of like coming together as a unit, being like we're all poor, where's my money? You know, I wish to live. You know, I want to live the American dream. Somehow they got pitted against each other, and it's like I don't even know how that could happen.
Can I go off on a tangent about like philosophy bullshit that I'm really into that's relevant to this?
Sure.
Cool. So there's a term called kyriarchy. It's KYRIARCHY. It was coined by Elizabeth Schussler Fiorenza, and the idea is like it's an extension of intersectional feminism that doesn't put feminism at the heart of the discussion of stratification of classes, but instead says everything that contributes to your identity, your race, your sexuality, your income, your gender, all of these things create this weird layered onion of like fuckery. So the way that she explains it is that, so for example, a black straight male has a completely different lived experience than a black gay male. A white poor female has a completely different experience than a white wealthy female, right? So you change one of those little factors and the way that they live their life changes dramatically. And
crap.
it's one of the outstanding ways, and Robbie, I understand that we're talking about corporatism, but we're going to use a general term here. It's one of the reasons that capitalism is an extremely effective oppressive force, because what it does is it takes every single one of those differences and says, look what they have that you don't have, rather than saying, look at all the ways we're oppressing every single one of you motherfuckers. That end of rant. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Separation.
I guess that's like where it could have come from. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well, that's the thing. That's and there's a term, and I can't remember if it was her or someone who wrote about kyriarchy after her. But there's this term that one of the thinkers who uses this term writes about, which is at least we're not.
Yeah.
So you'll hear poor white people say, man, we're poor, we're struggling, but at least we're not black, or at least we're not atheists, or at least we're not gay. And it is they self-divide that way, because they don't say to themselves, man, we may not be black or atheist or gay, but we're getting fucked over just the same by the people who are employing us. So anyway, if you guys want to learn how to make Molotov cocktails next week on Inclement Weather, we'll have a tutorial for you.
Next time on Inclement Weather.
Yeah. What's a fire? What's a fire? Why, man?
Wait, pyro? Hold up. I didn't actually.
You're good.
I didn't actually get to pyro.
You got
this,
Patrick. I believe in you.
Something. Wait, are we doing this? Are we doing this?
Flame boy.
Are we doing
Flame
this?
boy.
Flameo.
Tell Patrick to go for it.
No, so far I've got I've been working on just major characters that appeared. No, I didn't get into the 80s yet, but there were a lot of characters who started showing up in the 60s that are still around today. Like Professor Y and Goggles and Frost Boy. And believe it or not, Creature was actually around since the original X-Men.
Oh wow.
I mean, Beast. But also, there were some others Havoc, who I like to, is basically Cyclops' brother. I've named him Mayhem because it's basically the same fucking thing. And then there are a couple of guys that I haven't heard of, Mimic and Changeling, who I've named Copy and Disguiser, because those both seemed like good superhero names.
Disguiser. Also,
and
suddenly
it's
Brian
it's
got
a
prettier.
bullshit name, but so are all of them. And
Brian is a
I took a
ladies
look
now. Anyway, go
No
I
one
also
can
got
hear
to,
you, Sarah.
Gambit, and I
Technically non-binary.
I almost went the Cajun. Wait, who? What?
Wait,
We
who's it?
switched seats, and I was marking on that.
Look at me. Look at me. Now I'm the D. Oh, wait.
No,
I
but
figured everyone else.
I get no
I
Skype
figured everyone
feed,
got
so
the joke. And
I
then they
just
did,
get to
so I
look
had
at the Twitch feed, look at everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good job, everybody.
I also got to Gambit, Jubilee, Bishop, and there was apparently a mutant named Cannonball, and I'm really curious what his power is. I didn't take a look at it, but I just named him Grapeshot. I named Gambit Gimmick because that's really his skill. They play it off as a gambling thing, but it's just he's all about fucking gimmicks and bullshit and a Cajun accent.
Wait, hang on. Are you talking shit about Gambit right now?
Are you a Gambit fan?
Oh, of course I'm a Gambit fan.
Hey,
Hang
let me
on a
tell you
second.
guys.
Of course you're a Gambit
Let me
fan.
tell you guys.
His number one
You
skill was
not
talk.
talk shit about Gambit. Like, no.
Hey,
I'll fight you on this too.
hey guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a story
How
real
many
quick
French people do we
about.
have here? Because I might be the only one.
I'm
hang
not
on.
French.
Robbie got something to say.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
tell you guys a story about Gambit and myself. So there's a running gag with me every time I've seen a Marvel Cinematic Universe or X-Men movie or any of the ones. Allie's gone, but she can hear about it later.
Yeah, you
Oh,
offended
she's back.
Allie so much she quit out.
Yeah,
Oh, there
she's
she
Yeah.
back.
But
No, now you can see me.
so every time
I can't.
you
Why
watch
don't you go?
you watch the Marvel movie, and now
Oh,
Christine
no.
left. She has to go. But every time you watch the Marvel, you watch the end, and then there's always the secret scene at the end after all the credits. Credits roll, and watch the scene, lights come up, and every time in the movie theater, I just go, "That was fucking Gambit. That was Gambit," because it's never Gambit. And like every time they do like a back
Is
reveal.
this your why did they stop making Snickers bit?
Why did they stop? Why did they stop making Snickers?
Well, he's seriously an underdeveloped character for like X-Men cinematic universe because like he appears once as like a mini boss and then he disappears again.
He was in the
Mini
worst
boss.
movie.
That
But, like,
movie's a guilty
yeah.
pleasure. I know it's bad, but I enjoy watching it.
But no, every time
Do you
they
like
do,
Origins?
yeah, Wolverine
Yeah.
Origins
I mean-
or whatever.
I guess it could have been worse, but I just felt like they tried to do too much and like fuck the pig on it a lot.
But
Well,
Yeah,
like,
I feel like they-
my favorite thing about it was a lot of the casting. Like I thought Sabretooth was cool as shit in that movie. I thought Hugh
You're not
Jackman
wrong.
was awesome.
but
Yeah, well, yeah,
You disagree?
and it's definitely better than Apocalypse. So
Ah,
my thing, yeah, when they showed
Also-
when they did the back reveal of Apocalypse or whatever, the Four Horsemen in the movie before that one, when they were like introducing him at the end.
Days of Future Past.
Yeah, and like you just see the back shot of him. I jumped up in the movie theater. I went and I said, "That's fucking Gambit. That's Gambit." And everyone was like, "Dude, it's not Gambit." And I was like, "You shut up. It's Gambit."
but for real though, why did they stop making
Sure.
Snickers?
Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn. Wait, hold on.
She's in Apocalypse.
As Psylocke?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
Psylocke. Ah, an ethnically hard to pin down woman. I'm intrigued.
Oh,
CC
wow.
Rashida Jones.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. We're canceled now.
Oh god, yes.
Anyway, Allie, we rolled points while you
So
were gone.
I
and
also
you were technically
named,
top of the
I
initiative.
also had Jubilee, who I named Dazer, and then Bishop, who I named Rook, and that was as far as I've gotten so far.
Oh, that's good.
Or no, that's not. I got a few more. I consulted with some fellow experts over in branding, and we decided instead of Nightwalker being I can't remember what he was before. He's now Midnight Walker or Evening Strider. We're still working on it.
He should be Twilight Walker.
Or
Evening
daytime
Walker.
jogger.
No, I wanted it to have like a geriatric feeling to it. I don't know. It's like you could just envision like a little old German guy who can teleport, just like walking around the neighborhood at night just to get his exercise.
He's got a what do they call him? One of them walking apparatuses. He's just teleporting with the little walking thing.
Yeah.
It's Allie's
That
turn.
would be
Wolverine is
pretty cool,
Badger.
actually.
That was an easy one. Wolverine is my favorite X-Men. Like I think that's a pretty normal one, but I think Gambit and Wolverine are probably the two most popular like X-Men, at least for guys. I'm guessing Storm is for women, but I love
Negasonic
opinions on
Teenage
that.
Warhead for the win.
I like
Oh yeah, Negasonic's fucking dope.
I like Storm. Actually, like I think out of the X-Men, but out of characters, Magneto is like
Inclement
my
Weather?
favorite. Yes, Inclement Weather. And
Oh, Magneto's so.
what would Magneto be?
I think he's where I stopped.
He would be Repel Man.
I might be wrong about this, but I think Polaris, one of like Magneto's second child or third child. I think she might have been around in the comic books before Magneto, but I could be wrong about that. It's like this is a list of X-Men members, but also every villain in X-Men almost has also been a member of the X-Men at some point or another.
Because Charles Xavier wants to save everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Magneto's
help you,
cool.
Eric.
So anyway, back
is the
to
coolest.
Yeah, Magneto's
breaking-
dope.
What's Xavier's name?
He said, Professor.
I've
Y.
always
But like, what's his
Professor Y and his Y-men who defend the variants from human society.
The variants.
We're here for
I
that.
also got the Colossus, who I named Gargantua, and also did a gender bender on as just like Iron Russian lady. And then I got to Kitty Pryde, whose comic book name is Shadowcat, and I've named her Hidden Dawn.
Yes.
The last one
Robbie,
I actually got to was
I'm gonna
Rogue,
need
and I tried.
memes of these
Doggy
X-Men.
Pack. That's her.
Of these
actual
Y
name.
men.
Robbie, your work is cut out for you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna need Patrick. I'm gonna need you to fax me over.
Yeah, we need.
I'm gonna need you to fax me over that sheet so I can,
Pack.
go over it and get it up to
Send
stand.
me a fax.
Send me the fax so I can get it over to marketing so that we can get it, get the branding on point, So.
Just make sure.
Dude,
Make
these
sure
are
you
like
send him a.
dark flashbacks. Holy shit.
Make sure you send him a page when you faxed it, though.
And make sure you get Xeroxes
Look,
of
if it doesn't have a cover
not
page,
even
we won't accept it. If it doesn't have a cover page, we don't accept it.
Holy shit! Wait, I've got more. So everybody's familiar with Cable's backstory, right? Like he. Why don't you guys tell me?
Kids
Cable's
die back from the
backstory?
future thing. Shit they borrowed. from
Yeah.
that-
So his name is Timeline now.
Fair enough. That checks out.
Fair, yeah. Has anyone pointed
And
out
then-
that the fact that we cannot actually see Sarah does not disprove my 3 kobolds in a trench coat theory?
You need to.
She's
Why
right
can't you
there.
see
She's
her?
right next to Brian.
No,
She's censored.
it's a blur when if
she's
you're in
censored.
focus, she's blurred. If she's in focus, you're blurred.
What if we have two faces?
Blur.
Brian just looked over at the
She's
3
still
kobolds.
blurred.
It's just like shit. They're onto us.
The kobold conspiracy continues.
This just proves that
I think I'm gonna
Skype
name
shows
Super
preferential
Big
treatment
Cat.
towards men.
Big cat.
I do what?
Skype shows preferential treatment towards male faces.
Yeah, who's the CEO of Skype? Let's sue him.
Bill Gates?
Is Skype sexist? Find out
Wait,
more next time on
Skype
Inclement
is owned
Weather.
by Microsoft. Bill Gates.
Sponsor us, Bill Gates. He's not the CEO anymore. He just gets a fuck ton of money from him.
Doesn't matter.
That's true.
We'll sue him.
Who is it now?
Fuck 'em.
Tim Apple.
Hey,
What's the
chat,
light
what are
warning?
some other fun
Because
X-Men
Phoenix
slash
keeps on rising,
Y-Men
Phoenix keeps
names?
on dying.
Yeah,
Hey,
chat.
No,
Dark-
don't outsource your job,
Outsource.
Patrick.
Dark
Do it.
Phoenix is light lemming.
They are interns, first of all. I don't support slavery, but we're calling it what it is.
All right, well, Allie, it's your turn to ask a question because you actually rolled the
Yeah,
highest.
Allie, you were top of the initiative order, so it's actually your turn. Yeah.
Oh, I
Actually,
don't
it's your turn.
I don't actually have a topic of conversation for the night.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
just riff something.
Yeah, riff something. Play jazz.
I actually just did mine.
Tonight, we're going to play whatever you believe in.
I mean,
Rob, okay, so Robbie, you have to explain weird jazz references. Ornette Coleman is weird, and he says weird shit on stage. And what was his bass player or guitar?
His bass player.
Okay, so his bass player's sitting on stage with him, and this is a YouTube video that we were really into in college. His bass player's like, for some reason, the camera was filming the bass player specifically. Ornette Coleman goes, "So tonight, we're going to play whatever you believe in." And the bass player gave him this look like, "What the fuck? That's not on the goddamn set list. What the fuck does that mean?" It was amazing. It's the best moment captured on film in music history.
nice. Nice.
Anyway,
Riff it,
Yeah,
riff it,
no,
Allie.
like,
Mascot,
I-
the drums.
I don't have a topic of conversation for the night.
Tell us about
My-
feeding a
the-
fillet to dogs, like that they get to
Feeding
eat
a
better
freaking
than
Yeah,
that they get to eat
8-ounce
better meat than
fillet
me.
To a fucking dog.
Guys, what is the most bougie thing you have ever fed your pets?
Oh, dude, I have made Aurora, my dog's food. Like, I have done homemade raw diet food for my dog, and I plan to do that again once I have the funds to support it again. Like, I spoil my
Jesus
pets.
Christ.
I think Sarah has something to add.
I may have made an entire.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Yet.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear
We
you.
actually can't hear you.
Can't
I
hear
don't know.
you.
Your mic doesn't like
Can you
Sarah.
hear me at all?
I can hear you
Yep.
fine.
Yeah.
Sarah, I can't hear you.
Oh my god!
There it is.
Now I can hear you.
Sarah,
Go
the
go
world-
back.
The
Go
world
back.
cannot hear you.
Talk right there.
I made an entire salmon for my cats. An entire
Nice.
salmon,
That can't hear
and
you.
they didn't eat it. So I had a lot of leftover salmon, which was very sad for
My-
the salmon. And
My
for me.
cat
You
has
eat fish?
stolen salmon off of my plate.
Oh my god. I mean, same, but also.
But yeah, no, you the place I work, you can get your pet a grilled steak or grilled chicken for $15,
Hell yeah.
and a
It's better than
decent
some restaurants.
number of people get it. So
Do you have
Come
to?
to
it's
your
good
place for
chicken,
dinner.
Do you-
good steak.
Do you grill it there, or does it come pre-grilled?
Yeah, we
You-
No,
you-
we
you
grill it
grill
there.
Oh, who does the grill?
burn
Are
on
you
it.
the cook? Do you do the grilling?
Yeah.
someone in pet care or one of the supervisors, like whoever gets to it first, does the grilling.
Isn't it?
No,
Bullshit.
it's for a fucking dog.
Hey.
You're not supposed to give them much salt and pepper and shit. Like,
How the fuck would you season that, Brian?
Salt and pepper.
Not for a dog.
Maybe lemon pepper.
That could kill a dog.
Give that
The
dog
garlic
some
can.
pepper. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mix a drink, but I'm very curious to hear what people are feeding their pets.
The bougiest thing my dog gets is those cool ass pretzel sticks that the guy in Asheville makes.
I just feed my dog whatever I got on my plate.
Fruit roll-ups.
Sometimes.
So dogs had like pizza.
Yeah, he gets pizza
Your dog had like
sometimes.
tacos.
Yeah, actually, he thinks they're too spicy.
So he's a white dog.
I guess.
Cool.
All right.
so that's
That's all, Your Honor.
my dog. So I used to home make her food, but then all of this happened and I didn't have money to do that anymore, so she's back on kibble diets. But she gets a chicken leg every week
Large quantities.
to help clean her
Lemon
teeth, and
pepper's not a lot.
she still gets raw food like every once in a while. She gets the pizza crust. She likes pizza crusts.
Aw,
I'm gonna tell you a funny story about Teddy, cause he has a funny thing.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Teddy's the best.
Go Teddy!
I will. I will tell him. Cause yeah, we barely hear you, but I'll tell him that you love him.
Tell him I love him.
Okay. No, but whenever we get blueberries, if we get blueberries from the store, he likes blueberries, but he doesn't like just one blueberry. So if you give him one blueberry, he takes it, he puts it in his mouth, and he takes it to the other room and puts it down, and comes and asks you for another one. And when he's got like 5 blueberries, then he'll eat all of the blueberries. But he doesn't like to eat them one at a time. He has to get like 5 of them, put them in his little spot, and then he eats them.
Hey, we'll be over in a little bit. We have blueberries.
We
Okay.
have so many fucking so many. We have too many blueberries.
There's ask Sarah why we have too many blueberries.
Why?
Because of me.
There's too many blueberries on the dance floor.
Well, he will eat all of the blueberries because he likes blueberries.
Fucking good, man.
Sarah's very excited.
go off.
Yes.
It's funny that
I like
it's funny that
blueberries.
Brian knows exactly where to talk into the microphone, and every time Sarah misses it.
The little disc in there. You want to hit it. You want to hit it flat on. Soundwave should hit it flat on. Talk again. See if that fixed it.
Hello?
A little bit better.
Hello?
You're just
Down.
a quiet little bird.
She's not. She's literally screaming.
There we go.
You guys are gonna. The upstairs neighbors, they're just.
Hey, fuck those fat fucks. I hate those motherfuckers. Let's talk about my upstairs neighbors and why I'm gonna murder them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, that escalated quick.
Lee?
I'm
God
sorry for
damn!
that. It's not characteristic of who I am. I'd like to apologize to all of our viewers.
Wait, hold up. Chat. Who is Day Squatter supposed to be?
Nightcrawler!
Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah,
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
makes sense.
I'm Fighter of the Nightcrawler.
Hey, are we a lot louder now?
You are. Tell her to talk again.
Hello?
That's better.
Tell
we
her
go.
to
That sounds
talk.
more
There
normal.
she is. Yeah.
Now I don't have to scream at you. Unless I want to.
She's still going to.
I might.
See, Allie, you had
No,
something to talk about all along.
My upstairs neighbors just stomp constantly for no reason. And it's one of those things where, like, it's just enough that it's going to drive me insane. Like, it's not, like, constant enough where I can drown it out, but it's not, like, rare enough that I can be like, oh, it was an accident. So, like, murder.
I'm very happy to not have upstairs neighbors anymore.
Sam.
My upstairs neighbor is the raccoon that lives in my attic. You want him, Brian?
I'm sorry, what?
Don't no,
Guys, I am the
Robbie.
upstairs
No,
Well, we are going to be
you
over
know what you've done, Robbie. God damn that shit-eating grin. Fuck you. No.
My brother and I both have the shit-eating grin.
So,
You don't know that it has rabies. You're being speciesist.
it probably has rabies.
It might.
It doesn't come out during the day.
So might dogs. Well,
What?
we're coming over after this, so.
It's something about blueberries and raccoons.
Can you not hear what?
Wait, so does the raccoon just take like one blueberry at a time? Was that what you were talking about?
No.
No, his dog does.
Also,
What's the difference?
Oh.
Many things.
they're both fluffy.
Well,
I can't.
my dog can't do this, but raccoons can.
Oh, true.
Which is
True.
adorable.
Can also clap.
We are not saying that raccoons aren't adorable. We are saying that you should not steal a raccoon from the forest to be your pet.
Guys, hang on for a second, guys.
Raccoons are adorable, and they would make ideal pets, but they were blessed with the devil's mischief.
Pretty good. Mr. Patrick.
I would never listen to Patrick.
Wait, what?
That's so
Wait, what? I think my connection is like perpetually off, so like I apologize for delays.
I just said that I would never take life advice from you.
That's just me. Just
You
me.
should totally adopt a raccoon, like a fucking
No,
raccoon.
do that.
Actually, that
He just said he wasn't gonna take my advice, or will he?
I'm gonna do
Raccoons are so
whatever my heart tells me to do, and my heart says I need a raccoon.
No. No.
That is all I request of you, Brian, is to do what your heart tells you.
Oh, now I feel weird about it.
It's like, no, I don't know if I should.
Anyway, Robbie, you were next in the initiative order after Allie, since we talked about dog food stuff.
Oh. I mean,
What you said?
What do I want to talk about? I don't know, man.
Big stretch.
Let me.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean I'm all right. I'm good. It's a pandemic, but it's. I guess it's the best a pandemic can be.
It was the worst of times. It was
Worst
the
of
worst of
times.
times.
Yeah, it was. But
Tale of two Robbies.
what'd you say? You gonna fight?
She said a tale of two Robbies.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Well,
a tale
Lord
of
of the Rings.
just me.
there are two of us.
There are two. There are two.
True. It's true. I wasn't lying.
But I don't like to be called Robbie.
Yeah. I guess I kind of want to talk about Cleasties.
God fucking.
No.
I fucking hate y'all.
No.
Why did I key in tonight? Come on.
Allie, I have a question.
Go on.
Yes, Patrick?
So how do they make Cleasties in Cleveland?
We don't. We don't. That's the answer. Just no.
Okay.
No.
That's
No,
a
it's
lot.
like you know a lot about Clee, and I really want to know.
I do know a lot about Clee. I love this city, but at the same time, no.
Okay, so for the
Is this
benefit of
like
chat
a,
future watchers, I'd like to take a moment and translate what's happening right now.
No.
So
They can Google it. They can Google it.
Cleasty is not a common thing. We
They
invented
can
that.
Urban Dictionary?
They
That's not
can
that was
connect
us.
the dots. They can
So-
connect the dots.
People from Cleveland
No.
No, we
like to
don't.
call Cleveland Cleve.
No.
Okay, yes, we call it the Clee. It is Clee. Columbus is Cebus. Cleveland is Clee.
There is a relatively unhygienic kink that has to do with Cleveland.
It
That
does
was
not have
called-
to do with Cleveland. It's just unfortunately named after our city.
That has something to do with you then.
No.
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 So anyway, we shortened it to Cleasty.
No.
Carry on.
All right. Well, now that I've gotten that out of the way and sufficiently messed with Allie for the night, is everybody still?
Thanks, Robbie.
Is everybody?
Appreciate it.
Everybody still doing all right? Just a check in, make sure that everybody's still doing okay. Just
I wonder if they can hear
We
you.
got-
Probably want to come up.
we've
I don't care if they hear me. No.
we've
No, it's fucking all right, Robbie.
What?
How dare you? I'm offended. Poor Allie.
okay. I mean, if that's what you want to be.
I mean, I'm better than I was this afternoon, like earlier in the afternoon and when I was going to work, like better than I was, but at the same time, like the world is what it is, so.
Have you drank any water today?
I had 2 full fillings of my water bottle.
Yes.
Clap, 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 clap. I can't clap, sorry.
No, it's okay. If you say it, it's just as good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Clap, clap.
Possibly even better.
Can you guys one hand clap?
Sorry, can't close my hands.
I don't fucking know. I'm making this shit up. God damn. Oh no, the beer, the bourbon and the rum is beginning to catch up with me. Okay.
Wow.
Wait, I need someone to when this goes live, like in rewatchability, someone needs to gifify what Robbie just did. No, just
Sorry.
Robbie's portion of
What
it.
What did you?
What's
yes,
the words
I
you said?
GIF, not GIF. Don't fucking come at me.
What?
I think we
No,
might
wait,
need to.
It's funny that the mic
Do we
is
have to
closer
come
to
to
Sarah,
Cleveland?
yet you still
Yeah.
can't hear her.
Do we have to come to Cleveland?
I mean, I would love for y'all to come to Cleveland. Like, Cleveland's awesome. I'll show you around. We got some We got some cool parks. We got some cool
How's
bars.
I'm not
we
coming
got
back
some
unless
cool
the river's on fire, because I
restaurants.
want to see a river of fire.
The river did
Yeah.
catch fire
I
this
know, so
year.
it's pointless.
That's freaking cool. Well, also, how's your pizza?
Huh?
What did you
How's
say?
your
Was it
pizza?
on fire this year? No, hang on, Rob. Was the fire on? You said the fire's back on?
It caught on fire once this year.
Coming. All right, go ahead, Rob.
Our
How's your
pizza's
pizza?
okay. Our pizza's okay.
Okay.
It's usually like closer to New York style than Chicago.
Do you guys have a pizza that where the sauce is a little more spicy than it is sweet?
Yes.
Also, Allie,
Do you guys have?
Stream Chat is on our side. They said
Oh, yeah,
it's
one of
GIF
these
with a
ones.
G because graphics.
Yes, spicy. Not
Come on.
I know, but then you said sweet.
I don't care. I will say Jif until
It's
I
not
die.
peanut butter.
I'm so angry right now.
It's not peanut butter.
We got
are we
peanut
actually?
butter.
I don't care if I'm wrong. I'll admit that I'm wrong, but I'll still say Jif.
Because you want
Why?
peanut butter? Jif is good.
No,
It's the only
because
peanut butter you should ever buy.
Retraining my brain to say a different thing is harder
Ooh,
than
I got a
just
network
accepting
error
that
on
I'm
the screen.
wrong and going with it.
Network error.
Who's got a network error?
I do.
Pat
Is the
does.
stream working, guys? My internet is fucked. Like I can't see anybody in Skype except Rob and me. Like that's it.
I can see and hear
Everybody's
you
still
fine.
working fine on my
Okay.
side.
Patrick, open up the chat box and then close it again. See if that helps.
I just refreshed the stream. It's all good.
Okay.
Don't chat me.
But no, it's okay. I mean, like the Oxford comma is optional, so.
What?
That is not fucking optional. Shut your goddamn face.
Okay, look, I refuse to take opinions on this from someone who says GIF.
I admit that I'm
Oh!
wrong, though. I admit wholeheartedly that I'm wrong.
Okay, quick assessment. Who here, let's pick sides. Is it GIF or JIF? I do not care, so I'm interested to see how everybody else feels.
Christine's the referee.
The
GIF.
person who invented it said GIF, but he's wrong.
Yeah, because it's not a graphics interface.
Giraffes don't even make
It's-
interfaces.
Exactly. It's a graphics interface file.
GIF.
GIF. That's 3 for GIF.
I have already said that I am wrong. It's just you try teaching my brain to say the right thing. It's not gonna happen. I've always said GIF. I'll always say GIF.
But here's the thing.
Up.
On the opposite side, Patrick, Allie may say GIF, but I think everyone here agrees that the Oxford comma is required.
I don't know if they can hear you.
The Oxford comma is necessary.
Step back a little bit and see if they hear you better.
No.
Because it seems
I
like they're
heard
not
her
hearing
fine
you.
there.
Actually,
Okay.
we can kind of hear you fine from right there. Like, we could hear that conversation.
Okay,
Sadly,
cool.
we can't see you
It's
because you're
kinda
blurred
muffled, I
out.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you're
'cause
censoring,
Just take the blur off.
Hang on, I know.
Just take the blur off, bruh.
You're censoring Sarah.
I just thought about it just now.
There she is.
No, but it's because she's three kobolds in a trench coat. I was about to say 3 trench coats and a kobold.
Oh God!
That's
Get the stomach pump.
Oh my God. I haven't
Just
drank
poor
enough
dying
to
little
justify
close it up.
mixing up my words that
I'm gonna say that
badly.
Justify was the best Justin Timberlake album.
Justified was a great TV show.
It was.
Wait, was
I didn't
Justify
watch
a
it.
pun on his name?
Nope, not at all. It was not.
Okay, good. I was just
Justified.
wondering. Okay.
It was like 4 words.
Dude, no, Rob, no. I feel like I'm the only one who caught that, but no. Rob, no.
Anyway, hey Rob, you're next in the initiative order.
How do y'all feel about Elder Taurus?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Finger gun.
Like as a as a Lovecraft like creature, or
Yeah. Anything that's sort of like Lovecraftian weirdness. Because I've been watching a lot of people like explain SCP stuff, and so there's a lot of like cosmic horror and also like just other weirdness, kind of like that.
So, like, are you asking if we're
Eldritch?
fans of it?
More like, do you like the idea of it, or do you like?
I'm ready to go in on this one. Like,
Go for it, man.
I have mixed feelings about like eldritch horrors and things of like Lovecrafty nature, because they always go into this aspect of like, oh, it's a horror that's so horrible you can't even describe it, and it's just like, this just feels like lazy fucking writing, honestly. It's like, to look at it would drive you mad, and I can't even put the words on paper. It's like, okay, good, so you're not putting in the effort. Okay. I like, that's my thing. That's my thing with like eldritch creatures. It's like, it just feels like it goes down that route. And also, they are so unfathomably powerful that they just create a horror scenario to even be looking at it. Which, it's like, yes, that's cool, but it feels like it's just a stereotype that comes up again and again and again. And it's like, I'm not a fan of that.
To be
Mhm.
fair
Times
to
that I've seen it
Lovecraft, though,
adapted and
Patrick, to
what's
be
that?
fair to Lovecraft, Goatsy didn't exist back then. He didn't know how to describe it.
Did
I
you say
mean,
Goatsy didn't exist back then?
Yeah.
At
didn't-
the same
didn't
time,
have the
don't be
No.
fair to Lovecraft.
Hey, chat, look
because
up
he
Goatsy.
himself was a fucking horrible
No.
fucking person. Don't
Do
be
it.
nice
Do
to
it.
Hello.
Lovecraft. He's fucking horrible.
Wait, are we doing Goatsy 1 or 2?
No.
I
No.
said yes. Patrick said yes.
Fuck both.
No.
Go for it, man.
No.
He's the OG, the real OG.
Jesus Christ.
That
Emphasis on
I've been looking at a lot of like biblical like fucking depictions of angels lately, and I'm wondering if they had a hand in inspiring like Lovecraftian horrors and
100%,
whatnot,
I'm
just because of
sure.
the sheer mass of like eyeballs and wings and burning swords and that kind of shit. And dude, biblical angels are metal as fuck.
They're fucking, like, one of them is just like circles of eyes hovering around a little baby form. It's fucking terrifying as shit.
Evangelion just like fucking like dragged that into anime, and they fucking killed it, and I loved it, and it was horrifying.
Yeah, those.
Ironically, biblical devils are fucking hilarious. They're
Yes,
so stupid. It makes
They're-
me laugh every time.
they're dopey and lovable,
example.
and they're great.
Yeah. Giant owl lord.
Well, they
something
have
or
to be.
other,
That's how they
giant owl
trick you
demon.
into doing bad things so you go to hell.
Fucking hilarious. Okay, true.
I
but also
mean,
adorable.
Norse pagan here. We're going to Helheim anyway, so meh.
Helheim. Nice.
I wouldn't mind
Does
going
anybody
to
else wanna-
Jotunheim.
Does anybody
Yeah,
else want to weigh in
Jotunheim
on
would be
Eldritch
fun.
Horrors?
I don't even know what they are really, so I'm gonna have to stay out.
I mean, generally speaking, it doesn't have to be Lovecraft, but like largely it is. But an Eldritch Horror is something that is so cosmically terrifying and unfathomably large and old that like it makes humanity seem less than
Oh.
ants to the
So you
universe.
talking about Steve Bannon?
Yeah. Ha!
No.
I mean, have any of you
Steve
watched
Bannon, the
Crypt
Eldritch
TV
horror.
on YouTube?
What?
Lovecraft Country?
No, Crypt TV. It's a channel on YouTube.
I don't know.
I've been recommended
Well-
that, but I haven't seen any of it.
Like, dude, they're fucking worth
Sorry,
it.
I think the better answer from
It,
that
like-
probably should have been William Howard Taft, but he's usually in the back of my mind. So He doesn't often come up.
Hey
What?
guys, have you seen the news?
The nudes of Taft.
Eldritch
Taft
horror
Taft?
Steve Bannon loses lawyer after suggesting beheading of Fauci.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just needed to throw the Eldritch horror Steve Bannon joke in there. I thought it was really good.
I mean, it's on brand for something coming out of frickin' H.P. Lovecraft, so.
Yeah, like what I
That said,
like
I
about,
do
like,
like
what I like about like Eldritch horror stuff is like it's more of the human condition that like really makes me interested in it, because it's always like almost always it's like you're a regular guy and then you stumble upon something that you weren't meant to see, and it's more I like how it's more of a process of their mind to try to come to terms with this new reality.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure one of my favorite books since I was like in high school was At the Mountains of Madness, and just like Eldritch horror shit
Is that
is
Lovecraft?
so. Yeah, it's Lovecraft. It's the asshole, but his books are so fucking good.
Why are they so good though? Why are they so good though?
Because he was
Dixie
fucked up
sucks.
in the mind.
Wait, you guys read
Probably
books?
Hitler's.
I mean,
I
You guys can
have a
read?
few.
I mean, technically speaking, I listen to books. So,
That's
I can't remember the last time I read a book.
Yeah.
How the fuck else am I supposed to get through Game of Thrones? I put it on an audiobook.
hey, Audible,
I
sponsor
think-
us. You sponsor people pretty easily. So,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I think
Audible?
Atlas Shrugged ruined me.
Audible?
I tried to.
Audible, please sponsor us.
That's the first book I tried to read, and I just never went back to reading ever again.
You
Yeah,
read
I
the
have a,
Lightbringer trilogy?
Did I though?
Yeah.
Did I though?
Did you listen to him?
Yes.
No, I read the Cliff Notes.
Motherfucker, there are no cliff notes.
All right, here's a good question. This I think it is a really interesting question because I always struggle with it myself. Because I like to understand it, but it's so fucking hard. What's the furthest anyone's ever got in Atlas Shrugged before they just threw it against the wall?
0 pages. Also,
I'll be right back.
it's not Atlas Shrugged, but I think I got a chapter into Les Miserables before I just said fuck it, and it's like comparable, man.
uh-oh.
Hey, I listened to it. Also, the musical is badass as shit, but like the actual
The
book
musical
is
doesn't
known
deal
as.
with how fucking heartbreaking everything is.
I know, and that's why I listened to it. But when I actually
Does it
tried to
not?
fucking read it, that like there's a
Oh.
reason that book is known as the Brick.
All I care about
Oh,
is Russell Crowe as Javert. That's it.
But no, there is a
Oh my
reason why
God.
that book is known as the Brick.
You
It
know.
is
a
a
motherfucking
goddamn
brick.
brick. It is a doorstop.
I mean, is it Anna Karenina?
Anna Karenina.
Whatever. I'm American. I'm allowed
So
to mess
here's-
up words.
Here's the thing about Les Mis, the actual book. There's like I think it may be in the first chapter. There's detail in there that will just fucking break your spirit. That there's no way that the musical could it's just not.
You assume my spirit is not broken already.
I mean, fair, but like
It'll
there's
break
this
it more.
scene where they're talking about this little orphan boy who has to curl up with his cat at night in order to stay warm, so that they both don't freeze to death, and that's how poor they are. Like he sets the fucking stage at "Good luck, motherfucker. Hope you don't kill yourself." It's it's heartbreaking, and it's what to me raises the stakes for that fucking of a book.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like it's detail on detail on detail on detail, and yes, that is beautiful and wonderful. But at the same time, like dyslexia and autism and all of this says nope.
I love how only Rob answered my question.
What?
So, who is John Galt? That's as far as I've gotten.
Well, you didn't throw it against the wall.
You guys want to? It's so bad.
You're supposed to. I said, what's the farthest you've gotten before you throw it against the wall?
Oh yeah, I don't want to throw it at my wall because I like my walls.
No.
That's
Ew.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
But yeah, going back to Cosmic Horror, I've been like really getting into Junji Ito,
Fuck it.
and like his work is like really, it's messed up, but like mostly it fucks with you because it's always got that panel before you turn the page where it's like where somebody's making a holy crap face, and you're just like, oh god, what am I gonna see on this next page? What's gonna fuck me up? And you turn it into like some guy stuffed in a barrel in a spiral form, and you're like, what?
That's not a guy stuffed in a barrel in a spiral form. That's an angel.
Basically.
They couldn't hear me.
We could hear you.
We just
can
did.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
Nice.
but we can't hear
Are
Sarah.
you on the crappa?
We still can't hear Sarah.
How?
I
I
don't.
don't know. We can hear you.
Hey.
We can't hear
I thought
Sarah.
you said
Hey,
help
hang on.
first.
I know
was
the
like, oh,
answer
God.
to this now. I think I know what the answer is. I think you're connected to your AirPods mic and not that mic.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. Absolutely
Yeah, I can
perfectly.
hear you absolutely perfectly.
Weird. All right, let me fix that real quick.
That's the issue. I'm
Gotta be it.
fixing audio issues and I'm not even there.
The best IT people are not me.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Perfect.
Let me do
Much
that.
better.
You guys are
Yeah.
welcome.
Sweet.
Bother your neighbors.
I am gonna.
Also,
What?
What the
my
fuck?
wheelchair has a horn.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, can we get you a bike horn? Can we put a
Dude,
bike
you need an air horn.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
that'd be
Get
good.
an air
Beep, beep,
horn.
beep, beep.
They've got them at Walmart. Patrick found them.
Oh my god! I forgot!
It was very
Oh, here we can do
This
this back.
chair is versatile, so I suppose we can do just about anything.
I don't even know what time it is. Oh my god.
Hey Rob, I just put in our little group chat some awesome fucking Crypt TV Eldritch Horror-esque things you should watch.
Guess what? I'm gonna
and
take
that
it
everyone else should
and I'm
watch
gonna-
because they're awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the stream chat.
Yeah, throw that shit in the
Yeah.
stream chat.
That.
We're not
Terrifying
we
and
have
it's
chat
great.
open on this side. Do we still have the same people?
Ooh. Ooh.
I can't tell from where I'm at.
Ooh.
One of my buddies should be in the chat, Austin, who we played Among Us with a little while back.
What's up, Austin?
Pickle Rick.
Oh,
Oh wait,
Charlie still there?
I don't know.
Not really.
I want to
Hey,
show you guys.
Aidas, are you there?
She's Charlie. She's Charlie still in the chat.
She
That was
is
good.
shit,
and
can we
will
play Among
forever
Us
be Aidas.
Oh.
So this is for I mean, the group chat has seen this already, but I just want to point out how proud of my sister I am. My mom. So we have like an Amazon wish list for Christmas because my mom doesn't understand anything that we do, and so I mean it's fair. Like D&D and video games are like, it's not her thing, so why would she get it? But
Even though your
she
mom's
sent us
like
a text that said,
top 10 ranked Call of Duty player.
I'm sorry, what?
Your mom's like top 10 ranked Call of Duty player.
Yeah, like I said, not real video games. So
Hard.
Got him.
Right
she sent us a
there.
text. She sent us a text that, have y'all got y'all's Amazon wish list the way you want it for Christmas? I'm ready to start ordering soon. And my sister just sends this picture of a snail back.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. And I said, I second what Charlie says. And Charlie's response was this cat in Calvin Klein underwear. And Charlie said, I think I speak for both of us when I say no list, just shredded cheese, like a barrel. And then my mom said, you'll get what you get then. And then Charlie said, I'll get what I get then. She said this, said, I will swear word at you. I fucking love my sister. I'm so goddamn proud of her.
We love you, Charlie.
Lots of
Gen Z is going to be okay if we don't kill the planet. If we don't kill the planet before they get like into power, they're going to be fine.
Nobody's gonna
Probably gonna have
understand
more
the
power
words
than
they
they
say.
a lot of family shit tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping...
Yeah, word up.
Going in hard.
We'll talk about your dad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Actually, have to. If you
I
want
have
to.
daddy issues. If that
Mommy
helps.
shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah.
I just have issues. Like, let's be honest.
I have two shoes for a pair.
Jesus Christ.
Where's my gun? I need to blow my brains out. I gotta get out of here. I gotta find a way to end this.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, guys.
Yeah,
I'm out
does
of
it-
here.
So we've got Patrick and Sarah as the last two up, unless Patrick only wants to talk about Y-Men, which is fine. But before we get to those two folks, is there anyone in chat that wants to ask a question?
Yeah, what's going on, chat? How are y'all tonight?
Question me, Daddy.
Question, Rob Daddy.
All right, background music while chat types. Background music.
Love it. Chef's kiss.
Oh, fuck, are you gonna ask me a fucking question, you piece of shit?
Okay, chat. I'm
Fucking
sorry.
question it.
We are all brats and switches, and like it's a dangerous game getting into our like freaking chat. Welcome.
My cat is launching its own asshole. It's loud.
Did you say your cat is launching his own asshole?
No, launching.
Oh, munching. Okay.
Chat
On the
responded.
other side of the coast,
I'm
Cape
just like,
Canaveral.
what a good cat. Anyway, I'm gonna do some grooming now.
Oh.
You can watch it.
Hey guys,
Weirdo.
chat just asked, why is Allie so sus?
Oh, fuck you, Austin. Fuck you. Fuck you, Austin. I don't even have to know what your name is.
What?
Yeah,
Fuck
why
you,
are
Austin.
you so sus?
Yeah, like, why would you walk in and say, we're gonna do murders today? And, like, you know, we're just trying to all work on tasks. Like, that's sus, man. That's sus.
It's fucking space murder. That's what the game is.
If you're the imposter, yeah, it is.
My brother said that's crap. I was in
also,
electrical.
Hey, Austin, what's up? Fuck you, but what's up?
Fuck you, what's up?
That was a fuck you out of
Fuck
love.
yourself. What's up?
Do we have anything else that chat would like for us to deal with?
The other answer was a resounding no.
Deal with. You
What'd you
we'll
say,
deal
Robbie?
with them.
The other question in chat was just a no. They didn't have any questions.
Fair enough. Okay. Patrick, what do you want to talk about tonight?
Fuck. How about this? Everybody, assign everybody else in the Almora RPG party a D&D race and explain why.
You mean like their
Initiative
IRL?
We
Yeah,
already
like-
know my answer.
Okay, so
Chat.
Allie, you're top of the initiative order.
I don't. I also have the
Cat.
memory of a fucking goldfish, so that could explain the problem with that.
Cat.
Sarah is
Oh.
3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Already.
That's one answer.
Allie's
Yeah, no,
cat.
I think you have to go through it. I think Patrick's asking you to go through everybody, though.
Oh, that's too hard.
Oh God!
I think
Everybody?
that it should just be everybody
Yeah.
hits one person. Because if we
Okay.
Yeah, I call my twin.
Yay!
3 kobolds.
That's a
in
cop
trench
out.
coat.
That's a cop out answer.
Shut up, Patrick. Nobody asked.
Nobody asked you,
It's
Patrick.
literally his question.
Okay, you asked. That's a set point.
But
Patrick,
no,
are you
like,
gonna
No
accept
more
a single, or do
questions!
you want them to do everyone?
That's it. Like that's the game.
I would love it if everybody did everybody.
Oh
Um,
God.
But also
This is his question.
that could be like a yeah. Actually, yeah, Allie, identify everybody.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
This is gonna be hard.
Well, Sarah's 3 kobolds in a trench coat because obviously,
Yeah, that makes sense.
just makes sense. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like Christine is some kind of like either a water or an air genasi. I don't know why, but I feel like genasi vibes.
Do you mind defining what a genasi is for me again?
Genasi is a elemental being, basically. Like, hey, DM, you got
I'm working on it.
You with the
right
books.
there. You with the book.
Is it Mordenkainen's or Volos?
I think this is where my brain fails me because I live on D&D Beyond. Hey, D&D Beyond, you want to sponsor us?
Sponsor, please.
We actually use you quite regularly. Like, you are a saving grace, D&D Beyond. Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us.
We genuinely use you on a regular basis.
For real though.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you deflecting? Because you've identified one person so far.
I identified
2, but I'm working on
asshole.
images.
while he went,
Wait, who was the second one? I've been drinking. I apologize.
Christine is either air or a water genasi.
Oh wow.
Give me a sec.
Also, that makes sense.
keep while Brian looks that up. Keep going.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for real.
Give me a sec. I'm on D&D Beyond looking at races because my ADHD fucking brain is just like meh. So
Oh, they're from the Elemental Evil Players
who's
Companion, which I don't
AR?
have a printout of.
Oh, okay. Just a second. Because I'm on D&D Beyond.
But
it'll
who's
tell me.
ARF?
That's Robbie's brother.
Yeah.
Robbie's brother, please be careful. You may be identified as a foreign aggressor on U.S. soils, and the U.S. Air Force may attack you if you are, in fact, a attack helicopter as you claim to identify yourself as. Are you an attack helicopter? Because the government is watching.
Okay.
What is happening?
So for everyone's
I'm looking at the chat.
knowledge, for everyone's D&D knowledge, genasi are a creatures from the born of the elemental plane that they D&D Beyond. Those who think other planes are at all considered them remote, distant realms, but planar influence can be felt throughout the world, sometimes in the bloodline. It's basically genasi are the result of exposure to a surge of elemental power.
It's effectively someone who is like, did you find the flump?
It says trust a flump.
Flumps are the fucking greatest.
What? I'm looking this up.
Hang on, I got
don't know
you.
what that is.
That's a
That's a
flump.
flump.
It says trust a flump.
Always trust a
No.
flump.
I refuse. It looks like a jellyfish, and those are my mortal enemy.
No.
No.
So flump are actually really, really, wonderful creatures unless you attack them first. If you attack them first, they will kill you.
Cool.
Yeah, what was their CR? Anyway, yeah, think of Genasi as basically like humanoid creatures that have become the embodiment of the element they reflect.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's so in the same way that a tiefling is a human and a devil, a genasi is a human and a genie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the
Oh wow.
like genie not in the like mythical sense, but in the like
More like a djinn than a genie, maybe.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That I'm familiar with that lore.
Hence the name
Thank you.
Jinn.
That's a very nice
Except
compliment.
Aussie.
Jinn are their own thing in D&D, so like
Mhm.
Yeah, but mythically, genasi
Yeah.
are closer
Yeah,
to
neural dicks.
Jinn
Yeah.
elemental being creatures. Yeah. But no. Yeah, Jinn, genasi for Christine. I would probably like Pat. I know you play a Minotaur, but I definitely see you as an Aarakocra, the like bird people.
That's a new
Oh,
one.
I love them. What kind of
Mhm.
bird? Because there's like every possible version of that.
Like 100% eagle. Like
Eagle.
I really, 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 really want to play Breath of the Wild now. Holy balls.
But it's very
I
much
do
like
too.
I have not played that.
regal and intelligent and all of this, but also like when you look in eagle face on 100%, it's just like derp.
I love this. Holy balls.
So it's like,
They do have a goofy face.
yeah, regal and intelligent and like you're a smart
I
dude,
know I
but
do.
also like you got the derp in you and it's lovable and goofy and it's wonderful.
it's 2 eggs.
Oh god.
My big hang up with rewatching Legend of Korra on getting to season 2 was that they portrayed Bolin as Goofy, but Goofy's not the problem. I love Goofy. He's also incompetent and he's really fucking dumb. And like people can assume that Goofy means unintelligent or incompetent, but like it's far from the case. Oh my god, that fucking Eric Cochran artwork.
That
That's
is
Aarakocra.
so dope.
Aarakocra are fucking badass.
Absolutely. I want to play
Ah.
fucking Rito in Legend of Zelda.
I feel like Rob would. I don't know why, but you give me Fearball. I can't say the fucking word. Pumat Soul vibes.
Furbolg.
That one.
Furbolg.
I can't.
Oh.
Thank you, Dean.
But
Thank
like,
you.
what kind
Critical
of
Role, but, like,
animal sort of thing? Like
Furbolg.
just the cow kind?
Just a happy little Furbolg. Little Pumat Soul vibe. Like,
Word.
I'm on the art. Hang on.
yeah. Thanks, man, for the art.
Furbolg.
I gotta see this.
That's a Furbolg.
Just like an animal person.
Like, animal troll, but they're like super kind. Like they're usually like remote cloister people who are just like super nice and like funky weird people. I don't know. They're the cool kind of like cloister people.
I can see that. That's fair.
God, who all have I hit now?
Last people are Robbie and Rob. And
Rob.
this one.
I'm not a player.
You're still
said
getting
players.
one, man. No,
He said players.
I don't care.
Mention
Brian.
words.
Brian.
Yeah.
Way to
Yes,
go.
ma'am.
Way to go. Way to go.
You're a motherfucking turtle, my friend.
Hell yeah.
I can live with that.
Uh-huh. Legit turtle person, but turtle.
Tortle?
Turtle.
He's not turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
I've never seen that movie.
Me neither.
It's okay.
I've only seen the commercial.
Portal.
Where he does that bit. He does that bit in the commercial.
It's okay. It's a pretty good movie.
And then I feel like I'm split on Robbie, because on the one hand,
He's an automaton.
Kenku and just like the like not repeating shit to repeat it, but like I always see that Kenku not having a language of their own and like repeating shit as being like just I'm gonna kind of bug you for bugging's sake. I love you for that, but that's what you do. But also like a little bit like honestly, there's a reason you're a motherfucking shifter. I feel like you would actually fit a shifter. Like
Have to get a different book for a shifter. Hang on.
as Brian's showing all the art for this, but like I feel like you have an essence of the like latching onto things and repeating that I feel is very Kenku-ish, but I feel like at the same time like you're very nature worldly.
I could be a Kenku shifter.
Animal-y. Yeah.
Thank you.
I love Kenku.
Kenku are fucking awesome. One of my like in the back of my pocket characters is a Kenku bard.
Ooh, fun. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, but someone else gets to say character.
I forgot
shit,
Sarah.
because
It was in initiative order, so Christine would have been next. So Robbie.
Sarah was the first one I mentioned. Robbie, she has 3
Yeah.
kobolds
That's
in a
right,
trench
that's right.
coat.
I can't. I don't even know if I can answer this question because I don't know enough about the races to answer it.
Same.
I agree.
Same.
I agree
Just go
with
what you
Sarah's.
know.
I agree with that. She is
I
that.
think you could go with your gut, and like you could honestly go for like your standard fantasy races, and that would be fine. Like, I loved how in depth Allie got with that, though.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Brian's a dwarf.
I could see
Yeah.
that.
Makes sense.
10,000%.
Mm-hmm.
But not because he's short statured or anything, but just because it's kind of like his demeanor. I could see
That's
that.
his temperament, man.
That's really. I don't.
That's
I mean, I don't really know enough about anything because I suck.
No, you don't. Or we both do. I don't know.
I mean, as far as everybody else,
For everyone's knowledge, I have sent the character races page
Yay.
from D&D
Ooh.
Beyond.
I mean,
Nice.
as far as everybody else, you guys want to hear me go, for the next hour? Because I'm just gonna go,
Yes.
That's
I feel like
exactly what
Patrick-
we desire.
That's what we came here for.
Patrick is definitely.
It's high quality content.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but the lion people. Yeah,
Ooh,
Leonin.
Yeah, that's Patrick.
Leonin.
that's Patrick.
Oh, I've got that book. Hang on. Oh fuck! Is it in the other room? No, it
That's
isn't.
what?
You're
I
a
said
lion.
fuck yes,
person.
spread it.
Oh, fuck you.
Jeez, you people keep throwing like fucking regal ass animals at
Well, look
me.
at you. Look at you, you
Yeah, but at the
magnificent
same
creature.
Time, when you look, have you ever looked at an eagle face on?
It's pretty great. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it
yes,
is
that is our national animal. Nerd.
That's the Leonin.
Yeah.
Unless you're a girl, and then it's this.
It's gonna take like 5 seconds to appear on my Almora.
Oh.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my god. Yeah, holy balls.
As far as everyone,
By the way, hang on, Robbie. Patrick, you with your love of Greek culture need this supplement book.
What's it called?
Fun.
Mythic Odysseys of Theros. it's all set in like a fantasy Greek setting.
That's awesome. Yeah,
All right, go ahead, Robbie. Sorry.
I mean, shit, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not good at putting people into things because I'm not good at reading people. Brian should know this. I don't do good at social things.
Practice, baby.
I think
I
you're
feel like
probably selling yourself short.
either Allie or Christine would be a satyr.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably maybe
Dude,
Allie.
Right,
Maybe
yeah.
Allie more so.
I would say Allie is more a satyr, whereas I'd be more like a deer woman type.
Yeah.
I like antlers a bit more than horns.
Dearman.
Yeah, satyrs.
Satyrs are awesome. Oh my gosh. Like, I can also see Allie being this Maynard type, just going full berserk, war cry, ripping people barehanded to shreds. It's a whole mood.
Dude, full Bacchanalian satyr. That's awesome.
Dude, the meme in one of my old groups, I can't even remember. I was a barbarian of some kind, but I just turned everything I fought into jelly. I just demolished it until it became jelly.
I was gonna go with Sarah.
Yeah, also that.
I think Sarah is an orc.
Hell yeah!
Whoa.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I think Sarah's that.
Yeah!
Rob? I don't know, man. Like, maybe a half elf? Maybe? He's kind of got that, that knowledge about him and that sort of, like, swagger.
He's
Yeah,
got
just seem
swagger.
that way.
Yeah.
I'm dumb as shit.
And I guess Christine's the last one.
Ready?
I'm looking through these and just, what's something that just like, even more so than, I guess something that, like I said that Sarah was an orc because she's just like, smash things. I want to smash things. And like, indiscriminately.
Yes.
But I feel like Christine's the same way, but she has a purpose to her smashing. She has things that she wants to smash, but very specific things that she wants to smash. So maybe like a half orc?
I'm into it. I've always wanted to play one.
Christine with tusks.
Because like,
Hell yeah.
'Cause-
Give it me.
like I feel like I feel like
Now.
that's the difference between Sarah. Like Sarah's just like smash everything. I want to smash it all, and Christine's like I want to smash a lot of things, but there's a plan behind this smash.
I have a list,
Yeah, see?
like Arya. I just whisper
Yeah,
to myself
you have
at
the
night.
list, so like that's the difference is that.
list.
So
Also, everyone giggled simultaneously a couple seconds ago because I'm sending pictures of derpy eagles to everyone.
It's so good.
so there you go. I think I've hit everybody. So whoever's next in the order.
Rob is next in the initiative order.
Oh, well, I also see Ryan as a dwarf. Like I could see that.
Yeah.
Sorry, another eagle. Allie is a cat
there's
person.
more.
Like she's just a cat person. To me,
Yeah.
she's just pick any cat. She's the cat person.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about Sarah always strikes me as like gnomish.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Like I don't know. Something about her personality just strikes me as gnomish. I don't know. Robbie's gonna be the hardest one for me because I can't get a read on him.
Robbie was difficult for me too. That's why I saved him for last.
I kind of see Patrick as he could be like an orc, some kind of badass like that.
Patrick just wants to
Something.
Fucking love orcs.
to slow cook his meats and smash
freaking
things.
Sweet. And get drunk.
Orcs just have big energy.
Yeah, like he's got big orc energy, just like it's like you can't stop him. You can't stop him. I kind of see Christine as sort of like some kind of nature spirit type thing, like a spriggan, like a lady of the wood with nature powers.
Her vehicle.
I think we're all mildly.
Stream chat says that Patrick is a dragon.
Patrick is a dragonborn.
Sorry, say again.
Stream chat said that Patrick is a dragonborn.
Yeah, my connection's like.
Patrick is a
dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna say that too. Actually, like I could see him with dragonborn qualities. Yeah. So yeah, she's a nature spirit because she's kind of like a
Massive plant nerd.
Yeah. Plant
Shut the fuck up about it. Yeah.
Yeah, plants are pretty sweet. So I saw this video going around somewhere. I think it was on Reddit, where it's just like an old lady who was talking about her succulents and how each one of them had a name, and this one was cheating on this one with this one, and these are not their kids. It was so funny.
Oh my god, I love it.
It was so funny because it's just like, is this Christine when she gets old? I don't know.
Oh yeah, no. Like each plant is gonna be dedicated to a specific person, and like I'll use that as a scrying method of like, oh, I'm watering this plant and making sure they're happy, and if something's wrong, I'm like, oh, I should call this person. Like, yeah.
Okay, that's the end of the Eagles. I'm sorry.
Kind of see Robbie as like a kind of like a goblin.
Ooh.
Not in a bad way, but in the way that goblins are, like they're just squirrely.
Why did I not call him a fucking goblin? You're totally a goblin.
Yeah, he's got that vibe. Not that. Whatever he's doing right there, that's weird. It's like if he feels a raccoon. I'm not sure about that.
Little grabby hands.
Yeah. That's what I got.
I love it.
Patrick left.
Christine didn't get to go because she had to leave.
This was his question.
I sent him too many derpy eagles.
All right. I mean, I skipped myself because I thought I wasn't going because I wasn't a player.
Nah, you're in this, man.
So, Christine is a wood elf, like for sure.
I like all of these. These are great.
Absolutely. Robbie to me is a lizard folk, because it's the whole like practical, like sort of misses the forest for the trees kind of thinking sometimes, but still like extremely good at what he does. Like we'll focus in on a specific thing, but also kind of miss what's going on around him. Rob's a turtle for sure. Like patient, interested in like just the stuff that makes him happy and fuck everything else. I see Patrick. I see Patrick as a satyr for sure.
Oh yeah.
Patrick's just like, yeah, he's just living his fucking life and doesn't give a shit about anything outside of what makes him happy. Like he sends us videos in his group chat of him just like fucking banging out to EDM about the food he just cooked because he's so goddamn excited about it. And
He
all of us are like, yeah,
also-
man.
In our group chat, it's like, who fucking cares what topic of the conversation we're on and that we've been on this topic for an hour? Hey, look at this food I cooked.
And he wasn't in the conversation at all. Just like this was his first post. Just like, hey guys, look.
Yeah, no, he doesn't
we're on some
participate in the
kinda weird-
chat. He just says whatever he wants.
Yeah, we're usually on some weird bullshit, and he just comes in with that shit, and it's like,
I gotta say that.
Enter from stage right. Like,
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Christine?
I was just gonna say the meme wars and the GIF wars that go down. How like Robbie is a GIF wizard.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like
Straight up, like the commitment and the curation that goes into the perfect meme for the perfect moment. It's an art form, and I'm very impressed by it personally.
Thank you.
it's really good.
I think that I think that Allie kind of feels like an ASMR to me.
Aw, you took
Good. Mostly because like Allie has a lot of conflict where like she's really lighthearted but also deals with a lot of heavy shit. So
I am lighthearted until I want to fuck you over.
well, or until sad boy hours hit. So
Oh yeah.
and I think gnome for Sarah definitely fits. Like the tinkerer mischievous kind of attitude for sure fits for Sarah. So Patrick, you are next in the initiative order.
Okay. So I would actually say that Allie is a gnome, and I think it's because that she's so knowledgeable and that she she takes the level of interest that she takes in like D&D rules and materials always strikes me as really gnomey, because it's just like, yes, I happen to know a little bit about all of these things, and I'm very excited. I really want to tell you about it. And not only does this extend to books, it extends to the homebrew rules that are just across the ether of the internet. And that excitement and that knowledge always strikes me as really gnomey. And it's always, there's always this kind of energy of just like, I did something adorable today. And like, that's also very gnomey.
like earlier
I just
when
made
she
a
fed
fillet
a dog.
for a dog.
Yeah, there you go, like that.
Yeah,
exactly
absolutely.
that.
I'll accept this. I'll accept this.
Yeah. No, I think the world of fucking gnomes. I love them. Who is next in the initiative order?
You.
Yeah, you're going through everyone now.
No. I mean, like, in terms of like.
Doesn't matter.
I'm
sorry.
evaluating. I guess like.
So
just
it's-
evaluate people however you want.
Yeah, do it in whatever order you want.
Just go,
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go in sequence on the windows then. I think of Robbie as a shifter actually. Like, I think that was a really good call.
Yeah.
He's got like an underlying intensity to him, even though he's a very quiet and like he would like you to think very unassuming person. And I just don't buy that shit at all. Like, I just see someone like very interesting, very like intense, and I think that's awesome. And those seem like kind of shiftery qualities too. Plus it's like mildly hirsute, I guess. I don't know. I think shifter was a really good fucking call though. I think of both Rob and Brian and myself for that matter as dwarfy guys. Like both Brian just seems like a very grounded, very like even keeled person. And stability strikes me as one of those traits that's like very dwarven. And Rob, I kind of get the same feeling from you. It's just like very like both of you guys are very gentle, but it's like you are very grounded forces, and that just strikes me as very dwarven. And as opposed to me, which,
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
it's like I am very chaotic and bouncy energy, but I consider myself dwarven. But no, you guys are like fucking stones. And then I consider Christine. I consider you like very like elven. But it's like maybe half elf, but it's kind of drifting towards the like intense, like I'm wearing antlers in my hair and I could destroy civilization if I want to. There's always a bit of There's always a bit of this divine mysticism that we put on Christine. We're just like we kind of idolize her because we're kind of like, whoa, powerful.
She's
Christine is this group's patron deity, basically.
But yeah,
basically. Yeah.
Oh.
She comes down and grants us wisdom periodically, and then just does whatever the hell she does with her life. It's amazing.
I 100% see her as our Keyleth. Like, bitch, Keyleth was the best of that party.
She was
because druids are overpowered.
One more, Patrick.
Yeah. I also see Sarah as I absolutely see Sarah as a halfling, which is a really interesting pairing to go with Allie, because it's like you've got Sarah, who's just kind of like, I'm gonna get into some mischief, and then there's Allie, who is just like, I've observed the rules in these 12 different books, as well as these several online sources, which you may or may not consider canon. And they also just really balance each other really well. It's just like one is very spontaneous and explosive, and it's just like you like the spotlight gets on them, and they're just like, haha, I'm not comfortable with this. And then Allie is just like, I could go on for days about this.
This one sentence, I can speak for weeks on it.
Yeah, this is like my case in point.
So who next?
I love you, Pat.
That's my hot take on D&D races, though. Like, with the exception of Robbie, it's like I managed to stick to all the core races because that's like my bread and butter.
I don't think I named any fucking core race. God damn.
Nope, you did not. I was very impressed.
Case in point. Fuck.
It's just like, holy shit, it's some things I haven't even heard of.
I forgot.
Sarah quickly did some research to answer your guys' question.
And by quickly, he means this entire time.
We love you, Sarah.
Great. I love you too. So quickly, I'm gonna start with Robbie. Robbie, I think, is a Warforged.
Ooh.
So that's kind of cool. You should look that up.
Why? Because I'm made of metal?
It's real cool.
It's basically Ultron meets Iron Man.
Why? Because I have metal in my face? That's messed up. No.
Oh,
yeah. I said that actually Christine was an Aasimar because, honestly, because of this, I saw her wreathed in wings of pure light, her eyes blazing with the fury of the gods. I think of Christine when I hear that. Anyway.
I mean,
yeah,
not wrong.
Strong case.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say.
Yay! I think Rob is a Dragonborn.
Ooh.
I think Rob is a Dragonborn because Rob's a badass.
He is.
And
like
then,
hardcore.
And then I think of, I don't know, I had a lot of trouble with Allie. I think Allie's an elf. I really think Allie is like high key intellect. Like that's all of your points would be in intellect, hardcore, and your body constitution would be fucked because it's the same.
It's all a lie, guys. I'm dumb as shit.
Not even true.
I'll know. Maybe not with the wisdom.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. There you go. So this
what
is.
What do you say? High intelligence, low wisdom.
I mean,
that's me. That's me.
This is really fucked. But Patrick, I said centaur for you. I really like centaurs though. Like, don't get me wrong. But like, there's that whole like, yeah, that I don't give a fuck attitude. But then like, the mythology behind centaurs, like, what's his face? In mythology, trained Hercules. Chiron. Thank you.
Chiron.
So
yeah.
like, I could see you training somebody like,
yeah,
like let's go, boy. Let's like, I could see you pumping someone up.
Same.
That way.
Just fucking coaching like a fucking demigod.
Exactly.
That's
And then-
coaching with like browbeating and taking them down a piece.
Yeah,
so they
breaking
actually
him down so he can get stronger.
Yeah, exactly. Like you do to Allie all the time about drinking water. Like, training her.
All right, come on, you chump. You're really gonna get that watery bastard get the best of you?
Philatides. Full Danny DeVito Philatides from Hercules.
Yes.
100%.
Oh my god, the Danny
Oh.
DeVito energy. That kind of feeds back into the satyr logic as well. So it's like two people have said beastmen basically.
Exactly. And then I picked for Brian just because. I picked an Androsphinx because sphinxes and puzzles, and Brian's all about puzzles.
Yeah.
And also he's a chessman.
Holy shit!
I 100% see that.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yay!
No, that was.
I'm really
awesome.
interested.
Oh, and I'm a flamp.
A flump.
Yes.
I'm a flump. I've decided.
I'm a
Love it.
flump.
Just a flump.
Oh god, now
Always
I have
trust
to
a
like
flump.
it.
Oh wait, I gotta. Okay, I'm gonna send you
I'm
something,
really
Sarah.
interested.
I'm
I'm
excited.
really interested to hear what Christine thinks of all of us, because I don't think she got to go.
Great.
Shit.
Oh, did we skip
Yeah,
Christine?
she had to leave for a
Oh,
second.
I might have walked away.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
while
you
it
must have
was
been
over.
gone. Yeah,
I had to go to the bathroom. Okay. Okay. I'm afraid I'm worried about double dipping with everyone, but I'm working.
It's
Ooh.
okay.
I think
Hang
we've all
on.
done it.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
actually, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start with. I like the idea of Patrick as a Leonin because it's that similar sort of forceful energy
yeah.
of a lion. That's kind of the vibe I get from them. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're getting links, chat. What's happening?
That's a lot of links.
So much link.
It's a long link. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Let me see if I can get to it.
It's pretty funny to hear Leonin and like twice at that. Like I know you said you were worried about double dipping, but no, I'm just taking you at your word. That's like genuine. It's like no, that's what I think he is.
Yeah. So, okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god.
So cute.
Should I throw it up
Wait,
in the stream chat?
Flump.
That's just.
Throw that shit up in the stream chat.
Oh my god.
You have to go to link.
Where's everything? This is
Dungeons and Dragons official
How-
figures of adorable
Oh,
power
going
are
to-
great.
Wait.
I might have a red dragon and an owl bear.
Oh, I thought you
Aw.
said that dragon. for a second there.
Those
I
are
was like,
cute.
oh.
What you were looking for?
But
Oh my
flump.
god, I love it.
Oh,
There's
shit.
a flump.
I love it so much.
Okay, that's adorable.
Hang on.
Damn
Let me
it.
see.
Oh my god, it's a little tentacle monster.
Yeah.
You can also get a gazer figure of adorable power and a mimic figure of adorable power.
Only if it's Greg. I only want it if it's Greg.
You can also get a GIF.
Name it, Greg.
Yeah, for real. Moving right along, I would like to say that Rob, I get half-orc vibes from Rob because
I can see that.
in my mind, I see like they probably are stuck between two worlds that are very difficult for them to pass in. So I see like a lot of resilience and a lot of just like they've heard it all from every angle and they're fucking over it. You like the skin is so thick you can't touch this. And like
Real. It's real.
yeah, and it's like I get that vibe from you pretty hard, honestly. Just like that come at me, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what.
What? Like maintaining that tone too. Like you never raise your voice. It's just this hardcore attitude of like, what?
The most I've ever heard Rob really raise his voice is in like roaring laughter. It's never out of anger.
Great. Yeah, definitely like half-orc monk kind of vibes. Like we're gonna go into classes.
That's
I
cool.
love it.
Now, moving right along to Robbie, I think bugbear.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Big bugbear vibes. Just like doesn't need to say too much, but when they do, it's quick and efficient to the point. But also, like when they make a movement, it shakes things. It's like, oh shit, okay, fine, cool, bugbear doing things. So like, okay, that's
Stealthy until they're not.
for real. Like, yeah. With Sarah, I get halfling vibes, but like halfling rogue vibes. Like I really, I really love Barley for that pure chaotic element, and it's just like
Barley's a fucking treasure.
yeah, an absolute treasure. And the best thing about it is like just because like you're small, do not assume that you are any less effective, any less useful. Like if anything, like deeply integral to the success of this party. I would say so. Like
so lovely.
also,
You're gonna make her cry.
we're all like on the bigger side, so like you squeeze into tiny places and make things easier to do. I can't change my shape at will, so
Oh, that's fair.
I can change my shape
yeah,
a
like
bit.
I turn into plants.
And photosynthesize now.
And Brian. Brian. I'm looking through
You're
things.
the lot.
Okay.
Give me a reason not to expel you today. That's usually what follows that.
This isn't Burns.
Or Brevard.
Yeah.
Or Columbia, or...
I did fine in grad school. No one gave a shit what I did anymore, and I was like, this is how I like it.
Yeah. I feel that.
I feel that.
Brian, I like you for Dragonborn. Have I said that already?
Nah.
No, I like Brian for Dragonborn kind of in that a similar vein that I said to Rob, just like that capacity of like existing in this space of a great deal of insight of a lot of different ways of being. So it's this access to this deep rooted, powerful connection to this dragon part of themselves, but because there's that one bit of humanoid that's still in them, there's this rational feeling part that keeps them from going full monster, that keeps them like
Oh my god.
Go on, Rob.
That's it. That's it.
yeah, I like Dragonborn for them because there's again it's just that manifestation of agency and power and how you do it that I find resonates Dragonborn for me.
Dude, hell yeah.
Okay, so I do have a technical question.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a Kenku and an Aarakocra? I'm still...
So Aarakocra are largely eagle-looking type bird folks who have the ability to speak freely, and they have flight. I'm not sure that Kenku have flight, or they do it.
Kenku usually don't.
Yeah. Whereas Kenku are really interesting in that they can only repeat things that they have heard in the past. They're mimicry creatures.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
in a
for
very
example,
similar vein as crows are mimics. They can speak in the same way parrots do, kind of. They can repeat sounds.
I can repeat sounds.
They can do perfect representations of those sounds, though. It's like having a perfect recording of what they've heard.
Oh man, that would this is not at all what the conclusion I wanted to come to for Allie, but side note, that would be a really interesting character thing to do of just like create kind of doing that when you scry on the radio and just like you spin through channels, or that Futurama character who had a bunch of tapes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
That's why the character in my back pocket is a fucking Kenku bard, man. That would be
so clever.
So cool.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh no.
I just thought about that. That's pretty
dope.
incredible.
We could use a bard. Bards are fun. But
midway through the second campaign of Critical Role, they had a Kenku, like short-term Kenku character, but it was a baby, so all of the stuff that the party heard, like said, it started repeating, and it learned things like "I am very cute"
I am very
and
cute.
"fuck off." It was adorable.
I love it. But
Kiri is the best character.
For sure.
I'd say Kalashtar for Allie because from what I'm
Ooh.
seeing here is a compound of people created from the union of humanity and renegade spirits from the plane of dreams. Like there is that pure element of chaos to you that's just like, yeah, you've got a physical human flesh canoe. But there's absolutely something eldritch and strange and dreamlike.
I love you so much. I need a flesh canoe meme. Like yes.
Dear God, what?
Oh, I love you so much.
I hope they entertain.
Oh my god.
All right, did we skip anybody?
Sarah.
I think everyone went right.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
It's your turn.
Yeah.
What question would you like to ask of the group?
How is everyone?
We already did that.
I already
Shit.
took it. Suck it.
If you could have any wish come true. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
It would be for you to take that question back.
If you could have any wish come true, one wish, what would it be and why?
My wish is for you to not do that voice ever again.
Sarah,
really
what
hard.
demon just possessed you?
Your wish is my command.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's
It's really entertaining spending any amount of time with Sarah. Like we were setting up for stream, and she just launched into every animal sound that she knew. Like, and it was a lot of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Wow.
There's a
The
library.
first one. Oh my god, how are you
That
doing
is
that?
Heckin' talented.
What the
It's wild. There's actually cats in here that are gonna get upset by that. Like, fuck, are we fighting?
You said what about my mom?
There's like several cats outside that are just drawing clocks right now.
Which song, bitch? Like,
I'm dead.
You'll need that. I'm gonna have to switch some stuff around.
switch it around. Do it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Quick, guys, while they can't hear shit.
I'm working on it. Sorry, our headphones died. We had to switch.
That's why I always charge mine before a session.
Mine works once. They just don't. It's AirPods. They last like 2 hours.
Yeah, because Apple.
Mine's
I'm not
wired.
Never mind.
Okay, so are you sticking with the wish question?
Oh yeah. What's your fucking wish, losers?
fucking wish, losers. I love it.
You want to go in initiative order? Or you want to go?
MSG.
Who wants to go?
Sarah,
Somebody
it's
go.
your question. You have to pick us.
What? Yeah,
It-
I know. Someone should
kinda-
go.
Kind
That's my
of
answer.
obvious what my wish is.
Oh, what is it?
More wish.
What'd you say,
More
Brian?
wish. No.
God damn it.
Infinite genies.
Yes.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, don't wish
Whoa.
for more wishes, man. Wish for more genies.
There you
Like,
go.
duh.
Infinite genies.
That's a James A.
Oh my
Cassidy
god.
joke.
I want that.
Cassidy.
I want that meme where it's just like, all right, that's pretty good. That's on. That one's on me. And it's just like the infinite genies are all saying it simultaneously. All right, that's pretty good. That one's on
Previous avatar formation for the genies. Just
Oh
rows
my
of
god.
genies.
Stretch on
All right,
past.
let's go in initiative order then. Allie,
Wait. I'm still
I
going.
know, Rob was answering it.
Basically, no more genetic diseases.
Aw,
High five.
so me too.
Hell yeah.
You get that a freebie.
But yeah, that I feel like it's freebie. So
Nice.
all knowledge. There you go.
There you go.
All knowledge of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. Like every atom at every moment of every point in every time.
Damn. That's
Like know everything.
shit.
Allie.
I don't even know. Like,
This is
I
hard.
mean, not being a genetic mutant would be great, but like we all kind of feel that one. Or at least Sarah, Rob, and I all feel that one.
Yeah.
Oh, and Robbie. But I don't know. I like
Infinite
genuinely.
coffee. Infinite liquid death.
Speaking of genetic morphing,
Infinite
you guys want to see
death.
Hey, liquid death is fucking good.
You guys want to see a?
The
You
one
sold
and
your soul
only
for it.
water I like. I have sold my soul for that water.
Speaking of genetic deformities, you guys want to see a cool bolt that sticks out of my eye?
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
I thought you were just gonna fart a lot.
Listen, you.
I mean, I
stupid
can do
bitch.
that too.
Yes.
I mean, I can do the thing that EDSers aren't supposed to do and like bend all of my fingers back 90 degrees
Oh shit.
and like touch my thumb to my
Oh, damn.
wrist.
Ooh, girl.
Stop.
Oh,
dude.
damn.
Stop it.
Like,
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Wait, I can do it.
That's
too.
literally the thing is it doesn't hurt me.
But it doesn't. I reach, but like you can't see. I don't think you can.
Oh, I can see. Yeah.
It's weird.
Like all like
feels-
right angles.
It's
It
weird.
feels
My
weird.
fingers shouldn't go to right angles.
Oh.
But like what was I talking about? I don't even know.
What's your
Wishes.
You wish that your fingers wouldn't go at right angles.
Kind of. I have to wear like these really uncomfortable braces on my fingers to like
Aw.
make them not bend backwards and
Oh.
hyperextend.
Damn.
But like
Holy shit.
genetics, woo.
Yeah.
I
Fucking
don't know.
genes, man. Fuck
I don't-
genes.
I don't really. I mean, like, for the world to not be a shit show, but is
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
think everyone would.
That one's
agree
also
with
a
that
freak.
wish.
Yeah.
I think Robbie's gonna show us his bolt.
Huh?
Are you gonna show us your bolt, Robbie?
Oh, if you can see it, maybe. That sticks out
Oh shit.
right here.
Here we go.
You can't really
What?
see it much, but I can feel it right there. That's the metal
God
bolt
dang.
What?
that holds my
What?
Damn.
that holds the roof of my mouth up.
Wow.
The fuck?
Fuck.
I have one that goes
That's metal as
from
shit.
here
Literally.
on each
and
side. They go
figuratively.
from here and they bolt all the way up into my eye socket.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. You are the however many $1 million man.
Why didn't they just use like denture glue?
Cause it's
What?
for
I'm pretty sure I just dislocated my pinky when I was doing
Okay,
that.
so like stop doing that
Stop
then.
breaking
Stop it.
yourself,
That's what I'm
Allie.
talking
put it
about.
back.
I love you.
What
Stop it.
About Eldritch Chaos.
This is what we were
Did
talking
Allie
about.
did Allie give a wish?
I didn't. I don't know. Come back to me. Come back to me.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wait, that entire time you never answered the
Oh, shit.
question. Holy shit.
I call pass. That's
Who's
my
next?
wish.
I have a list. I wish that all of these people were
He
dead.
has used the right of pass.
I wish my pinky would go back into place.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Do we go
Oh,
get
God.
Brent?
Please.
He's next to me. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
This happens on a regular basis.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my own fault.
Oh, dang.
This is why people with Ehlers-Danlos aren't supposed to do the party tricks, because we end up hurting ourselves.
Oh. Well,
I'm going to
noted.
report you to.
No, it's back. Okay, we're good.
Yay!
I'm
Shit.
going to report you to
Don't
the
do that anymore.
dislocating DM.
Who next?
Me.
Hey, I got my wish.
Yeah!
I
Woo!
need to
Hell
go
yeah.
back. It did.
Perfect.
Okay, next.
Your dreams can come true.
This is a weird one. I would wish for the existence of a benevolent, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, knowable God. Because if there were some power in the universe that could fix all of this shit, that'd be cool.
But what if they chose not to anyway?
So
Benevolent.
you're an atheist who's wishing there was a God.
Yeah, I don't think that there is one, but it'd be cool if there was someone who actually gave a shit about us, who could do something
It'd
about.
be pretty cool if
all
you
of this.
did.
I
Yeah.
can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christine's next.
Ooh. The first thought that came to my mind was, I wish I could tap people on their forehead and crack open their third eye
Ooh.
Neat.
and just be like, it kind of like this forced moment of, you can't gaslight people anymore. You can't, no, this is the fucking truth. This is what you're creating by saying this thing. Like, and they see like this homunculus of pain and frustration that they're creating between this person. And they see like the karmic connections that they have, where they're forced to reckon with the spiritual body and the mental experience that people have. And so like forcing them to contend with it, because it's like, you can't deny it's there because we're both looking at it. It's right fucking there.
Nice.
It's just basically fast tracking people on their shadow work. That's what I would like to do. Just the power to like poke them right in their third
Basic
eye.
empathy. Turn
Basic
on.
empathy.
Yeah.
That would be
Button
great.
for basic empathy right here.
That's kind of why I have the wish of knowing everything. Because
Yeah.
if I can know everything, like everything, like all of everything.
But I can know everything and still not.
I can do anything.
I can know everything and not be empathetic towards
And
it.
open their eyes without having to. I could do it like subversively, and they wouldn't even know that I did it.
Yes.
I can get behind
I
that.
could give people diseases, and they don't even know.
Wait,
There's
Ross.
that dark side.
All along.
Here comes that intelligence versus wisdom modifier again.
Huh?
Like, are we talking venereal? Like, what are we
All of them.
Whoa.
Who's next?
Robbie.
Oh. Wish is that, it's pretty simple, that resource scarcity isn't a term anymore. For obvious reasons. So,
Nice.
because everything is based on.
When you say that, do you mean like actual scarcity or even like manufactured scarcity?
Both. Because yeah, there's manufactured scarcity, but there is like real resource scarcity. That's an actual thing. If it wasn't, then all our systems are based around resource scarcity in one way or another.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a
Good
thing.
berries in real life.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
Not a bad one.
I like
What
it.
did you
I
say?
like it.
But anyone can conjure a good berry once a day, no matter what.
Well, it wasn't so much just like food and water is a resource scarcity, but other things.
I'm just saying,
Access
like
to,
there
like,
are
health
people.
care.
Space.
People are
Yeah.
starving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more starving people.
Robbie wants us to be playing Minecraft on creative mode.
Fuck yeah.
I could get
In
with
the
that.
in the
That
Middle
sounds
Earth
fun.
on the Middle Earth
It
server.
does.
All right, Rob did his. Patrick.
I wish that cut and dry COVID was just completely done with. There was nothing to worry about. We can stop being afraid to go outside. and we can just get on with our lives. Maybe not the way they used to be, but not be afraid to go out and do something. Because I miss nightclubs. I miss my friends. I've become a mega introvert, and I'm not okay with it. And I miss the ability to just get out and do something on a whim. And I'm tired of, the potential paranoia, but just the fear and the overabundance of security that's become a daily part of my life. And everybody's lives, for that matter, if they're responsible.
I'm surprised how
But
my
that's
shitty
it.
idea-
It's cut.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just cut. It's cut and dry. I basically said everything I need to say about it.
That's awesome. No, that's a great one though.
With
Yeah,
the
I
knowledge
completely agree.
one, I could cure the COVID problem.
Yeah.
We're not arguing for whose wish is the best. I don't.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
God. For some reason that's
Rob
where
is. Rob
Well, we
is.
are now.
Rob
Yeah,
is.
Next inclement weather.
I'm still making my case for why infinite knowledge or knowledge of everything.
Sounds
What-
so lonely.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's part of why I like the
Fuck, yeah.
idea of a omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, benevolent God that is knowable.
So Rob.
Because
So it's
Yeah,
Rob.
so it would be
We're talking
Rob.
about Rob.
So
But-
Rob,
Rob.
Shit.
benevolent, because
Whoops.
Rob's already talking about giving people diseases at the drop of a hat.
Venereal.
Sorry, I'm the
But yeah,
the Old Testament God. Sorry.
Yeah, that makes
Smite
sense.
me, daddy.
Really against gay
Smite
people?
me, daddy.
Wait, no, was he?
Well, no,
The Old
no,
Testament
okay,
God.
Not that-
no,
not that part.
yeah,
No,
Brian,
against,
Brian.
not that. Just
Pedophilia.
It's a mistranslation.
Yeah, pedophilia, not
It's
gay people.
pedophilia, not
Yeah.
homosexuality.
That.
Yeah, there's also Leviticus though.
No. But
No,
Leviticus.
the word was it's a man shall not lie with a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way that a man lies with a woman.
pedophilia.
It's
a reference
pedophilia.
to the
It's not
Greeks rather than
yeah.
Yeah.
homophobia.
Homosexuality had nothing to do with anything in the
Hey,
Bible.
guess what?
It was all about pedophilia and rape.
Guess what, guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the Family Guy donkey out and just go, nope, 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 nope.
no.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but the stool I've been sitting on, 2 of the legs just fully disengaged from the seat.
What?
I fell off my
Oh, that's what happened?
I saw
You
you
were
like
just gone. I was
leave
like,
very
looking
rapidly, and I'm like, did something fall that she went to catch?
Me. That's what fell.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my God.
I fell.
You all right?
Okay, we need to GIF that too. We'll go back and GIF that with the oh no.
I don't know how to GIF things.
We'll figure
I
it
can
out.
GIF something really easy, but GIFing things, I just.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
you can
it.
GIF.
Fuck you,
It is.
Robbie.
Put peanut butter on it.
Oh,
Replay the video and spread
Hey,
peanut
Robbie,
butter
can
over
you
the screen.
Jeff this for me?
I can. I'm also really good at Jeffing things, just like Jeff.
Can
Jeff.
can you GIF this Cleasty?
Oh my god.
Never do that. Just by the way.
Don't. I'm imagining. Get it out of my head.
Digging for a meme.
It's all coming back to me now.
Not to kink shame, but please just
Need-
know.
What?
You gotta
Start
kink.
with the
Hey,
pants.
some people eat ass. Some people just like a nice fucking steamer on their chest, and that's okay. I'm not into either of these things, but
That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
lines.
you're allowed to do what you want.
That's
to.
one of my favorite lines from the league ever.
wait, what? Wait, what's the line?
You duking on my chest, bro? You duking on my chest?
I remember that.
You did
You
not
duking on my chest, bro?
Sarah, do you want to answer your own question?
No, but I will for
Fair
the
enough.
sake of fairness.
yeah.
Be fair.
So the one thing that I would wish for would be that oh god. I would wish that there was if nothing else a parallel universe that was better than this one that had solved most of the major problems and that there was peace somewhere for the majority of the population. And also, like, as a side, like, sub wish maybe that all of the animals there could talk. And that's it.
Pokemon are real.
Pokemon are real. That's my wish.
You teach me,
You
and
know
I
what?
teach you.
Pikachu!
I know what my fucking wish is, guys.
Oh shit!
Oh, hell yeah.
It's that fucking Robbie and Brian stop trying to go into fucking face circles. Stop talking about fucking face circles.
It's just going to be a whole thing about getting you back. Time's going to be weird. Like,
So gonna be all timey-wimey?
It's a good thing this is a hypothetical.
Wibbly-wobbly,
'Cause that's not
timey-wimey.
going to happen.
Just no more motherfucking face circles
But there's
for
one in my
Robbie
backyard.
and Brian. That's my wish.
You know what? We're just going to do it harder.
There's
I'm trying, Allie. I'm trying to stop them. At the
Here's
very
the
least,
thing.
we'll get sucked in.
if they're going to do it, they're going to have to figure out, like, why we've been warning them. Like, sometimes you have to learn a lesson by living it.
I've lived plenty of things and have learned nothing.
Even if it means going into a portal for 10 years and not coming out.
It's not gonna be 10 years though. It's gonna be like 1,000 years.
Will things be way
Yeah,
sweeter when
yeah.
I get back?
Oh, it's gonna be 10 years for us, and then 1 hour for them.
Yeah.
Wait, does that explain Ted Cruz?
Yes.
It explains Ted Cruz, I think.
That's how we get to him being the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Face circles.
And the fact that he's also Kevin from The Office.
I believe
Yeah.
it. I believe it.
Yeah. Does chat have any last minute questions before we sign off for the night?
Ted Cruz related question.
Anybody got a
Or any? I mean, yeah, we'll answer those. But
Marco Rubio is a bit of a stretch, but Ted Cruz we're okay
Chat,
with.
would anybody like to play Among Us with us?
Anybody in our Among Us group that's in the chat want to play Among Us with
Hey,
us?
I mean, Austin might still be in the chat. Hey, Austin, hit me up if you're up for some Among Us later. By
Also,
later, I
like,
mean
Among
in
Us, like-
approximately 10 minutes.
Yes!
I got no responses.
I'm kidding.
Damn.
You've all been
Cordially
anything?
invited, bitch!
well. Guess that's us, guys.
Yeah. We don't have to do like an actual outro for this. do
No.
we? So someone in the Among Us group is asking about this. So
It's
Ryan,
my
do
roommate.
you happen?
He is like,
oh no, you
so
can just
weird.
hear
I
Pat
heard
talking.
all right.
Like, oh shit, he's like literally screaming about this right now.
Yeah. Is that what it's like to live as your fate? Is just everybody know what you're talking about at all times?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Behind the scenes.
Robbie just said, "Word has come down from on high."
From on high.
Who said that?
From the nest of the great Arakocra.
Pat's roommate
Ah.
said that.
Then,
All right, guys.
all right.
That's it. We will see you probably next Friday, but maybe not all of us. We'll figure it out. Or we won't.
See you Monday.
Or we'll be here Monday.
We'll definitely be here Monday.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be here Monday.
All right.
Does anybody have any
Later,
parting wisdom?
nerds.
Go follow our Instagram because we post
Yeah.
memes.
Smash that like button.
People,
And follow on Twitch.
people,
Yeah,
if you're,
follow on Twitch. Yeah,
people, if
do
you're
that.
still watching. People, if you're still watching, the big takeaway from tonight is community. Like, absolutely embrace the people around you. It can be us, it can be your friends, it can be your family if you like your family, your blood relations. But like, just don't be afraid to like bond with your tribe, so to speak.
I'm
and
afraid.
share what's going on in your life.
Yeah, and also
Nothing
Dan Harmon's
is
a really good
closer than a
writer.
D&D
Donald
group.
Glover did really great in
I
that
think
show.
Chevy Chase was
Yeah.
the glue that held the whole thing together. Once he left, everything just fell apart.
Abed.
Bad.
Abed.
Abed.
Abed. Oh, I thought we were doing a never mind.
There's always a bit. All right, Robbie, click.
All right.